Maybe right here is where you wanna be. Hidden in the sea. Chatters! Early boys! Can I see some highs in the chat? Some highs! A few highs in the chat if you would. Oh my gosh, you're too early! You're too early! This screen has it! This screen has it! Thank you so much for the resub, Autumn! My gosh, King, you're too early! You're too early!
Autumn is just resubscribed for 7 months.
Thank you so much for the resub. Why'd you say, oh, hi Autumn, we'll go back to the starting soon. I just don't want your sub to get ignored. Early SMH, I know, I'm sorry. I'll go back to the starting soon because I haven't like promoted out the stream. But hi chat! Thank you so much for the resub, Autumn. I saw that like the sub count had gone down and I wondered it must have been one of you fellas. Yippee. Okay, I'll be back in like a second. I'll be back on screen because we're only like a minute into the song and I haven't even like done all the promo chat. SMH. Imagine cutting down on promo time. No, I'm kidding. Thank you so much for the sub, Autumn. It means a lot. It means a lot. I'm so excited for stream today, chat. I'm in such a good mood. I worried I couldn't stream today because we had energy blackout earlier. It was kind of insane. I'll chat about it a bit. You know, silly fella moments. Go from here. Tell me where we go from here. Ba 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 da 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 da. I'm not asleep yet. Pause, champ. Blankies. Yippee! Why is everyone? I redecorated my room. That's very base. Glad to hear, King. But yeah, hi everyone, hi! What's good, Bam? So true, so true. Bam Bikini in the house. Can I get a drink? Sorry that I'm a bit late. My stepmom asked me to order something for her, so I did it. I was a good stepson, and I did my little thing, and then we ended up chatting on the phone a little bit. So I was silly. Yeah. MC. Oh, from here. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Sorry, my phone. Maybe right here is where you wanna be. Right here is where you wanna be. And maybe there's me. Yeah, sorry, my phone. I'm loading my phone at the same time. Intro time. I thought for a moment was asking if Bamba is 1975 years old. Lamau. You guys are being silly. I do want to change the chat though. Boys, Matt Healy kinda cute though, not gonna lie. Music people. I don't relate to you. I'm quirky and I'm different. No, I'm kidding. But like, I've talked about it multiple times, I'm not much of like a music fandom kind of guy, so I just never fucking know who musicians are, really, if it's not, like, the name of the musician isn't the band name, or, like, the artist name, do you know what I mean, chat? I want to change my real quirk, his real crime, no, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go into that one, but, like, my main issue is sort of, like, I have a chat whose appearance I like, but I don't know how to recreate it. So it'll be a bit chat. We'll vibe a bit with different designs. But yeah, chat, we haven't been on Evergreen in so long. Are you guys excited? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, boys. We haven't been on in a long time. Hold on, let me cook. Let me cook a little bit, if you would, chatters. Because I don't remember, honestly, when we were on last, so I'll just check my little data. Ooh, I forgot how pretty this server's. This world, goddammit. This man's cannot fucking talk. We haven't been on all year! I read an amazing fic last night when I was waiting for some sleep, as I cannot go over how good it is. That sounds very fun. I Do appreciate that for you, my friend. Yeah, the last time we played was the 21st of December. So it's been a while. It's been like 2.5, 3 weeks, something like that. My sense of time is a little bit off at the moment. But like, hi chat. So we haven't been on in a bit. And I thought we'd do some cool shit. So we've been doing a lot of building on the main base, obviously. But a thing that we sort of neglected is like the garden / like environment shaping. So I thought we'd do that today, chat. How do you feel about that? So I was thinking we'd fix like the environment around a little bit, and we do some more garden areas / farm areas and stuff like that. And we just kind of go a little bit ham on the back bit of the, and then obviously do some building and stuff and some exploring. And I wanted to do a little bit of animal farm areas as well. Not Animal Farm the book, but animal. Hi P for Evergreen. So true, so true. But also do a little area. Can we admire, you haven't seen the skin in a bit. Look at him. Look at the silly guy. Look at the silly. Look at him. Yippee! Sillies. You're comfy, people happy? That's great. Silly. So true. So true. He's so silly. But yeah, chatters, how have you guys been? How have you guys been? I have been a bit disheveled, a bit uneven, if you even will. Because there was an energy blackout today where I live. And it was very, like, abrupt, obviously. Because it was not scheduled, lads. It was just out the fucking blue. And I don't know about yous, but I've never had my power go out, ever. As in, not just my own power, but, like, the entire power of the street and everything. You spent a lot of money today. I hope it was good stuff, though. But yeah, hi chat, farm. Yeah, we're gonna do big farm areas. Oh, I forget, I have to have wings. God damn it. I'm such a silly. Hi, Leo. Hope you're doing well today, my friend. What is this? Should we go to the farm? Okay. I was thinking, big happy today, I'm in a crochet mood, which is very poggers. I also can think I can finish book 4 out of 5 today, big sleigh. That is indeed a big sleigh. So, do we have any dirt here? Surely. There we go. Okay. So, we're going to do a little bit of... Let's add this there, there you go. Pick my little axe. The axe is about to break as well. Okay, let's do a little bit of extending of this area here. Yippee. Yeah, when is Bambikini Etsy shop opening, King? I'm kidding, but like, if you did, I would buy something probably. Depending on your pricing, obviously. You get it for free, of course. Oh, that's so sweet. Sweet moments, but yeah, so I woke up kind of late, because I don't know, I've been a bit EP recently. And by a bit EP recently, I mean I've been staying awake way too long playing modern Minecraft because I'm hyperfixated. And then I sleep really late because, well, sleep in because I'm actually getting a decent amount of sleep. So we are terraforming a little bit around here. I'm thinking of removing this mountain bit back to here. So it's a bit, better for stuff. So we're going to remove a little bit of mountain area today. That's going to be kind of chill. And yeah, then I want to have like an area for all of the various farm animals. So, chicken, sheep, pigs, cows. I can't crochet. SMH autumn. I can crochet actually, chat. Yippee. That's why I have a crochet book. I also kind of want to get back into it specifically because the main crocheting stuff I've done has been like oven mitts and stuff, like little things. I haven't really done huge like clothing things. I did crochet a scarf for a doll I had when I was a kid, but as in human-sized clothing, I've never done anything. So I kind of want to try maybe to make like a cardigan or something like that. I don't know how much work that would be though. Wheat seeds. I would say I would love to open an Etsy shop, but I have no clue, preferably when I don't have 4,294 exams every week, blubbers, but for real, I'll see if I can sort one out in the next few years. That'd be so cool. Everyone has exams. Oh my gosh, Kings. Good luck on your exams. You've got this. I believe in you. I believe you can fly. I believe you can touch the sky. No, but like, so anyways, I was like up and I was like yippee. So I decided to do the VOD upload. If you haven't noticed, I've done this whole thing where I set up a VOD to be done in terms of like the tags and titles in the evening of the day before, and then I wake up, do the thumbnail, and upload it. I don't know if you guys have been liking that, but yeah, we've done a few of the indie games uploads recently, as in the little demos we played earlier this year after I came home from Gamescom. Hope you've been enjoying that. I don't know if you have, but it's like the cute little funky games that everyone's been, you know, that everyone's kind of liking at the time. So if you guys didn't see those streams, feel free after watch your VODs while reading Fix Blanky's art, James. Honestly, how does anyone deserve you? For real, though. Number what are you in? I've got chemistry, it's like rate of reaction, some crap I hate it so much. I hate chemistry also. I'm so glad I don't need to do any of it. Yellow VODs? Oh, guys, you're aw. Yeah, I've been like, I split up a bunch of the streams into VODs based if they were different games, because I thought, you know, these games deserve their own VOD, honestly, even if it means more delays and shit. But anyway, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna wake up, and before I do anything, I really wanted to play some more modern Minecraft in my silly little skyblock world, which, fun fact, I've reached the point where the game is basically unplayable in survival. Bamba is not an adult. Aware. Can I get an aware Bamba's not an adult, chat? What the heck? The heckity heck. Juicy Aziz? Oh my god, no. Aware, so true. Bambakini, wise beyond her years. Yeah, I'm fixing this area a little bit. Just see my vision here, chat. So we're gonna accept this random hole in the ground, which is a thing. I should maybe do ladders down, but yeah, we'll leave like this, like that, and then fill up the rest a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were like in year 9. Damn, no, Bambakini is base. Bambakini is too base for a year 9. Let's be real. My history teacher constantly told me to just get over it today. No, that's so annoying. I'm sorry, Autumn. That sucks. So if you don't know, I've been playing this like modded skyblock called All the Mod 7 in the Skies, which is basically like a quest structure with just a lot of really intense mods. But it's like progressive like throughout, so it doesn't start with like the most intensive shit. And I've been kind of liking a fair amount. There's a lot of mods in there that I definitely know I don't like. But like a lot I've actually now understood a lot better, and I enjoyed them. I made like a folder of like my favorite mods from the mod pack that I would make my own thing of. I was kicked W to Leo, not Autumn getting told to get over it, Lamau. I didn't think you would, Bamba. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think you were cruel like that. I'm filling up this area a little bit. There you go, hold on. Pause champ. There you go. So let's sleep on time, fast. You're sleepy, you're EPing. Feel free to EP if you'd like, my friend. Can we sleep as well in the video game, please? No, Bamba's awful / sarcastic. I love you, Bams, don't kill me. So true. I was playing my silly little mod of Minecraft, and I do enjoy it quite a lot, but I definitely, so I got into the Nether. I know, crazy, I've been playing for like 800 years, and the problem is that pack has a tendency to lag, and have very random lag spikes, and I found out, turns out, going into the Nether pretty much always causes it to lag, so that for me as a player, it showed I was already in a different dimension, but like I couldn't actually move or anything. So turns out if there's mobs in the Nether that can kill you, you could literally not get, because it has like a grave, turns out falls into holes, so true. It has like a hole mechanic, basically. Not a hole mechanic, a grave mechanic, goddammit. It has a grave mechanic, so if you die, all your stuff gets trapped into a grave, you get a key with which to unlock your grave, right? Makes sense. Problem was, it was so laggy that I couldn't get into the nether and get my grave before I got murdered. Again. So I basically reached the point where it became unplayable, just straight up being in survival. So I have to kind of go into creative occasionally to not absolutely get yoinked by lag, not even by anything. And I tried to fix it, but it is very unclear of what exactly the issue is. Beater's here, yippee! As in, it is not a simple, just allocate more something. It is basically like an inherent issue with the mod pack, where you have to do some Java command executions to try and maybe fix it. But I was all like, you know what, I just don't care. I'm just gonna occasionally go into creative mode to fix something that I cannot do in survival, because it would get me into death loops or stuff like that. And I'm like, I still enjoy playing with that mod pack, so I'm continuing. But I definitely want to do like my own thing with just my favorite mods from it, because there's a lot of stuff that is really, really technical. And as much as I've been like exploring more mods, I definitely enjoy the mods that are more, I don't know, not too crazy, basically what I'm trying to say. Like a little bit is fine, but not too much. But for example, one thing that is so annoying about this specific mod pack as well is that turns out if you use a specific combination of mods, they impact each other. And I don't know if you guys know Mythical Agriculture. I was playing, I accidentally placed a bomb instead of putting it in a chest. It blew up 7 furnaces and 2 sprinklers. And all the furnaces were smelting gold. If you didn't know, furnaces cost 20 copper. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a huge loss. I'm so sorry, King. So I'm basically I'm filling up this area a little bit so we can have more like fields and stables and stuff. So I don't know when we want to do the animal area yet, honestly. I want to have it close to the house, but not too close, if you know what I mean, chat. Okay, so making progress. Flattening out this area a smidge. I'm gonna go over here, but yeah. I do wanna... So, wait, anyway, Mythical Agriculture is a mod that I'm kind of interested in doing. It's basically a mod where you can, like, plant everything. Like, you can, like, make stone seeds and, like, diamond seeds and cow essence and whatever. Like, it's a crazy mod, which would add a lot to be on a Skyblock island. But, if you don't know, I've been watching Captain Sparkus's modded one block series, in which, it's like one block, but the blocks are modded. And he uses Mythical Agriculture, which what got me initially interested in learning about it and be like, yo, that's kind of based. But because of a different mod included in the same mod pack of all the mod 7, called Project E, the fucking main thing you need to get started on Mythical Agriculture, which is an infusion altar, gets like a billion times harder recipe-wise. It's so annoying, because in the normal recipe, it's like stone and carpet and I think maybe some iron or something. But in this new recipe, it requires like these dark matter orbs, which are super hard to get in my stage of game. So like I can literally not do this mod at all because a different mod changed the recipe of the main component of it. So I'm getting into bees there at the moment. I'm getting into a mod called Productive Bees, which is also kind of complicated, but it's basically a way to get those resources via different kind of bees that have honeycombs that like are crazy. So, you know, I'm circumventing my issues right there. Okay, we're changing the landscape. We're changing the landscape, by the way. Yippee! So, basically, what I'm trying to say is I definitely reached that point, but I'm interested in maybe, like, configuring my own little mod pack, because I really enjoy the concept. And a lot of the mods in there are cool, but they don't fit the vibe of something like Evergreen, right? Like, I checked the mods I saved, basically, from the mod pack that I thought were the coolest, but none of, like, they're all really beyond what this series is. So, it's not gonna be like that, chat. Don't worry. Just even if I am playing, I guess, quote-unquote, more heavily modded Minecraft in my private time at the moment, Evergreen is still gonna be very vanilla plus, chat. Don't you guys worry about it, lads. We're not gonna add, like, fucking Botanica or any crazy shit to this. I'm more interested in exploring Croptopia in this mod, because I also have Croptopia on the Skyblock mod world, but again, there's so much going on there, I don't even have time to focus on Croptopia. But yeah, I've sort of reached the point, basically, what I'm trying to say in-game, where I cannot do survival only, unfortunately, because it's just literally impossible. Like, I was trying to get back into the nether, but by the time I was able to move in the nether, I was already murdered by a wither skeleton. And it was just like 3-4 deaths in a row, and I was like, okay, I cannot do this unless I am temporarily invincible. And also the nether was so laggy, it was genuinely a problem. The thing is, that modded world has 10 gigabytes allocated! 10, chat! It's not an allocation issue at all. My PC is pretty good, so I could never stream that if I wanted to, because it's already lagging just by myself playing it. You know, that's just what happens if you play a huge mod pack, I guess. Oh my gosh! Another sub? Pogwayu? More subbing? Yippee?
Sensitive a creature just resubscribed for 7 months. Yellery for the win.
Oh, James, thank you so much for the 7 months. Let's go! You're only 2 months away from the new badge, King. Let's go. You've got the light purple badge now. I think the one after it, 9 months, is yellow. That's the yellow badge, I think. So, yippee, but this badge matches your name on Chatterino, so let's go. Drake's, W's even. Yippee! Thank you so much for the resub, King. I really, really appreciate it. Can't believe there's like a few 7-month boys in the chat. Let's go. You guys can flex. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of 6 and 7 month boys in the chat. Like, all of you are like 6-7 months. You silly guys. You silly guys. What even happened 6 months ago? I don't even fucking remember, man. I know the shovel's about to break. Do I care? No. Because I am silly, 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 silly. Oh, I forgot I have a backpack as well. Hold on. I'm just gonna put... What do I not need on hand, really? A stick, some gold, copper. I'll yoink that to the side. Let's go. It was like summer 6 months ago. Oh, that's true! It was the big summer. You know? Crazy. It was crazy days. What can I say? Right, so we flattened out this area a little bit. I'm gonna replace the stone that's here, just so that it doesn't look like an exposed mountain tip. And then we can allocate this dirt in a different area. But yeah, chat, what do you think about where we should have our animal, like, area? I was thinking we could do a little barn or something, but then I'm like, maybe I should focus on finishing the house first. But I was thinking on this hill, you know? I thought that'd be kind of nice. Like, not like leave it this height, by the way, like make it a little bit different height, because I don't want this house to be overshadowed, to be honest. But yeah, let's go back front and fill up this hole out here. Anyways, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna play my little modded Minecraft, you know, a bit sad that I needed to resort to creative a little bit, but at the same time, it was not that big of a deal, because I was literally just using it to combat the lag, repeatedly yoinking me. And then my PC went out. Backsies, yippee, and like it completely went dark, and I was like, oh, did it crash? Because sometimes my PC crashes, and I like updated my drivers yesterday, and it briefly got like in a little bit of a restart loop, and I was like worried that it had another issue again. I was like, oh my gosh, I was gonna listen to my album today, but yellow's so comforting. Oh, thank you, King, I appreciate it. Let's plant a little bit of our flowers out front, not right in front of the steps though. Like here. We'll eventually have like different flower fields out front, I was thinking. But right now it's just like impromptu little area. We need some food. What food do we got? Any food in the chests? Not a lot, to be honest. However, hold on. Can you do this with this as well? I found out something. Nope. It's a different... Ooh. No, it did do something. I was about to say, I found out you could do something with corn. Look at that! We made some flour, chat. Yippee! I'll get some grapes. Oh yeah, I subbed for 6 months? Yeah. Crazy days, crazy days. Okay, let's go to sleep. Sleep. EP time. That's cool. That's cool though. I really want to do a lot more of the, what's it? Okay, we gotta do some torches here in the back. Your EP? Why is everyone EP? I know you guys had school probably, but like early night for me. You know, you can just like curl up and, you know, you don't need to pay too much attention. We're just doing chill stream today. Just a bit of Evergreen, nothing else, no crazy hype. Just vibes. But yeah, anyway, so I was doing my little thing, right? PC completely went out. And I was like, oh, first thought, my PC crashed. Then I realized everything had gone out, like including my phone charger, like plug or anything like that. When Bamba.ep everyone else's, Bamba's curse, it's like make everyone EP. EP times. This is the first. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Bambakini is not EP and not in a pub. I can't believe it. Let's chop down some of this. Okay, let's fix this area here. I'm roughly filling this in. There we go. Area filled in. Then we have this pond that we kind of gotta get rid of because, well, it's taking up space where we want other stuff to go. So yeah, I realized that. And then I went into the kitchen and I realized everything was out in the house. So I thought, okay, that must mean like the power has gone out in the house. And I was literally about to go into the basement and check the fucking, what's it? The power box in our house. I looked out and I realized, so there was like a weird van in front of the house. Not right in front, but like on the street in front of the house. And I was like, that's kind of weird. And for a brief moment, I literally thought I was gonna get robbed in my house. Because there's been like some robberies in my area in the last few years. And I was like, for some reason my brain went, okay, these people are here to rob my house. Which would have been fucking terrifying because I'm home alone. And I was like, of course, whatever, like the second I'm home alone, all the issues start. Of course, you know. So I was like, alright, that is scary. But no, they just drove away, so it wasn't like to do with them. And then I realized when I was looking out the window that my neighbors across from our house only had candlelight flickering in their window and were otherwise completely until July 9th. Yippee! Yippee! Oh, but surely you gotta resub in July. It's my birthday month. Surely, Hold on, I'm fixing the dirt area, like the stone area here to be a mountain. Do we want to get rid of like this whole mountain here? How about we do that, huh? So I want to open up the area a little bit. And this mountain is taking space, but we definitely need to make a new shovel. But that's kind of chill. Or do we have another shovel left? Hold on, surely, I forgot this has stone rods in it. Oh, that's a hoe. Okay, we gotta go back home and do some enchanting. Oh, we did have a shovel, but like I saved that one. Okay, so what did I want? I wanted an iron ingot and briefly some sticks. Okay, new shovel crafting engaged. Hopefully you have luck on the enchants. There you go. Lapis. BRB, alright, see you in a bit. Silk Touch. Oh, but I don't care about Silk Touch, though. But it's fine. It's just Silk Touch. You're having a laugh, man. You're having a little laugh. You're having a giggle, even. Oh my gosh. Why is Steve emote there? It just does a random emote. It doesn't really, like, there's no rhyme or reason behind it, I don't think. Okay, an efficiency 4 shovel. Oh! Now, pause champ. That is kind of cool. Commands. Yeah, that's the commands. Yeah, it should have a random emote. I'll pull the Silk Touch one here just in case. But this is a base shovel. Okay, hold on now. Pause champ. Pause champ. There you go. That's our sheep. We gotta move those and our villagers. So we got the sheep ready. Only thing we'll need is pigs, chicken, cow, horse. Yeah. Oh, piss. Piss. Not good. Not good. Did I not have food? Oh, I ran out of food. Hold on. Let's see if we can find some food on the way. Which we typically do. I love how it just tags me, like all my entire chat is red because of the commands being, including my name, Lamau. But yeah, let's walk back. Let's walk back, fellas. We're almost at 150 days. That's kind of cool. It's kind of based. I wanted to get some food, lads. But the luck is not on our side, huh? So gotta fix the bridge at some point. I could just yoink some apples, surely. Some apples. Ah, oh, chili pepper. Fucking hell, you can't eat that immediately. Okay, let's yoink some fruit off the tree. Let's go. Some apples for the boys. There you go. Bit more apple time. Apple moments. Yippee! So last, I was like, okay, because the light in my neighbor's house was also gone, and there was no street lights. I was like, okay, must be the whole area. So I went over to my grandparents because they lived like right across, and I was like checking in on them if they were doing all right. They were. It was all chilling. And then we like waited a bit and we checked the news and everything, and they didn't report on it, of course. Do you know how to make it do the random emote? I don't know, man. I set it up like so long ago. I have literally no idea. Hold on. It should be like in the commands though. It might be a Fossabot command if I remember correctly though. Hold on, what was it? It was like lurk, right? No, it was not a Fossabot command. Surely. Okay, no wait, hold on. Was it like an automatic one? I don't remember. It might be a stream elements then. Oh yeah, no, it is a stream elements command. So it is, hold on, it shows. It does just say like random emote, I think. It cuts up the rest of the command on the website. I'll tell you. Hold on. It's not a Fossabot. It's a stream elements command. I don't really do the chatbot feature for stream elements as much as I use Fossabot, but yeah, the lurk command says. Hold on. Where is it? Surely I can find this right now. Why is it just cut? Oh, it's a custom command. I forgot. The way I did it was literally $, open brackets, random dot emote. That's literally it. It's literally just random emote in the command. Hi, Bidet, how are you? I think you followed after we've last done Evergreen. This is my like single player modded series that started out as the 100 days series, but we decided to continue onwards. As you can see, we are day 146, and we are working on our big base. But currently, we're just doing a bit of terraforming because I want to have more space for farmland, you know, and all that stuff. Because we have this farm area in the back, but I want a bigger farm area, honestly. So we're leveling some mountains. Yippee! And yeah, we've done like the Ender Dragon beating, but we haven't really done too much else in this world except building now. We don't have an elytra or anything like that because, well, it kind of glitched a little bit when we did end stuff. I should have my inventory free before doing this. There's the food chest. Here. There's an egg. I'ma just put building blocks in here. I have so much random crap in my inventory. I should not have that. Sorry if you see I have no energy. I'm tired. Don't worry, you can just chill out in the stream. There's like crazy shenanigans ongoing. Don't worry about it, lad. It's just a chill time. Today, I'm just talking about the story of today where there was like an energy blackout in my area. So that's kind of interesting. So yeah, anyways, I went to my grandparents. They were fine. They were all like, yep, okay. And we checked, and there was like a lot of people reporting outages, but it wasn't like reported officially. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home. Everyone is fine, but I wanted to eat. So I just made myself food and decided, do you know what? Like, how about I just take a bath because the warm water was still there, and I just read in the bath because I just started my new book, you know, Echo of the Dead, about, you know, the crime novel. And I was like, okay, surely this is a good way to make time go fast. So I pulled out all of the candles in our house and set up like little candles in the bathroom to have enough light, obviously, to read. And I just lit like 6 candles and like set up everything. And then the light turned back on. And I was like, you know, sometimes I really think certain things are just targeted towards exactly me. I'm not gonna lie, people giggles. You're so damn people giggly, chat. And it's fair. But yeah, so the power went on again after like an hour, so that was chill, but I've never really experienced a large-scale power outage like that. Only in my own house in the past. So it was kind of wild because you just don't know when the power's gonna come back. And you don't realize how much stuff is powered by electricity. For example, I had to knock on my grandparents' house door because their doorbell is electrical, obviously. Or like the fucking blinders, the fucking shutters on the house are electrical. Thank you so much for the follow, Luxybun. I really appreciate it. How are you today, my friend? If you don't know, this is a little modded single player I've got going on, where originally we played for 100 days, but we've extended, and we're working on this really cool base over here, which is sort of like a modern-ish Victorian type build, but at the moment I'm just kind of clearing out more area for farmland and stuff, because one of the big mods in this mod pack that I made myself is Croptopia, which adds like a shit ton of new crops, and I want to have a lot of space to grow all of them. I get really into that. It's like one of my big goals for this series. So yippee! Hope your day is going well, my friend. So let's go. We're carrying over that mountain. I think I'm gonna fill this area until like here as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's fill this up. So yeah, okay, my god, it was all chill. Then I played a bit more modded Minecraft because of course I did. And I did take my bath, it was really nice. And I read a little bit more of the book. And I actually got to meet the main character. And it's kind of fun, So, if you're wondering, it's like a German book. So, I'm just telling you the translated title because, well, chances are you're not gonna know enough of the language to read a whole ass book in it. But yeah, it's like a crime novel set right after World War II. And we've just witnessed the murder in the book. Because there's a murder in the Alps. I know, crazy. And the only witness is like a refugee boy from East Prussia, maybe? Man's is translated in the brain. And but our main character, like the main investigator, you know, it's one of those novels where it's like one investigator and it's the whole series has the same main character but different cases. And she's this lady who's having a really tough time in the police force because of misogyny, you know, 1947 things. But it's going to be very interesting to see how she gets involved in the case, because I think she's a consultant at the end. She helps like someone else help solve the case, I think. But yeah, kind of interesting. I'm only like 20 pages in, so I'm not... 1947 was when my grandma was born. It's around when my grandma was born also, James. That's kind of funny. Shout out my grandma. No, shout out. Relentless woman she is. Relentless to the point where, like, she will just gnaw. And she's so stubborn. And I'm like, you know, I see where I get it from. No, I think genuinely the same year as well. Because it was, like, right after the war. Interesting. Anyways. So, reading that little fella. It's kind of interesting. I find the writing style quite alright so far. So we'll see where it develops. Let's remove more of this mountain. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go live and play with the boys. However, I had to order something for my stepmom real quick before, so I got stuck into that a little bit, but I'm sure you guys didn't mind too much. So let's pick up all the things. We're making this a lot. Thank God for the efficiency 4. Oh, but the shovel's getting murked. This shovel is getting murdered so hard. I always forget how much the durability suffers on like something like iron. Why? It's so annoying. I just want to lower this mountain enough so anything that gets put on this doesn't overshadow the main house. Because I like the main house to have its own place in the sun, basically. Okay, let's mine this stone bit for a bit. Some of these tools are so good, but I'm just letting them break because I'm too lazy to set up, like, to get mending, honestly. Well, I'm not too lazy on it. It's just, even if I get mending on it, it's kind of not as good unless you have an XP farm, and I can't be asked to set up one at the moment. I'm like, ugh. I could just do it the old traditional way, which is to make like a fucking pit, but it's, I want preferably a pretty passive mob farm, but that's a lot of work. One day I'll get on it, because I do love this world a lot, and I want to do quite a bit of projects on it. And just like I've used stuff like PurposeMP in the past to teach myself new stuff about Minecraft, I'm excited to teach myself more mob farms and stuff like that. Because I've done a few mob farms on PurposeMP, but I only did them with other people, and also they were not that complicated because it was like Ender Pearl farm, which is not that bad in terms of construction. And then like the creeper farm, Autumn honestly mostly built, so like I couldn't recreate that just from memory. I'd need to follow a tutorial again. Even the Ender Pearl farm, I don't think I could just recreate from memory. I'm not that well versed. that phrase always screws me up because of the V and W sounds. I'm like, oh my gosh, the pain. So, okay, let me think about this. Hold on. Let me cook, chat. Do you think we should level this mountain more, or do you think this is chill? Like that. More? Yeah, I was thinking more also, but we definitely need more shovels. And more food. And a bit of, you know, enrichment occasionally. More. Hi, Jacob. How are you? I did watch your video finally at like 5 a.m. and it is so damn good. I saw like all of the comments were like, I can't believe this guy doesn't have more subs. If you didn't see, chat, I retweeted on Twitter. I'm in Jacob's latest YouTube video. Forgot to reply to you. Oops. Lamau. Considering the fact I completely fucked up my entire recording and didn't record audio because I'm a dumbass and, you know, didn't think to check that. Considering that I am not in it as much as the other players because basically my audio was only available if another player was... I've been looking for a pattern for 10 minutes. I swear to God, why does it not exist? I don't know. But yeah, considering that like my audio just didn't record at all, the only time Jacob could use like my POV was when another player was like right in the same area as myself. So I'm in it the least out of every participant, but it was very, very fun still. I thought I had some good moments. So it's a banger video. It's also so well edited as well. So shout out, definitely was worth the wait. Because that recording was so long ago, chat. You don't even know. You don't even know. It's such a long time ago. But it was a really cool experience, and I'd definitely be interested in doing more YouTube stuff. I'll make a yellow cut where it's just you without the mic, Lamau. No. Just make more videos. Invite me to them, Lamau. You know, Peepo Shy. Just, you know. Just invite me, you know. Found it. Yippee. Big W's. So true. So true. And next time, I'll actually record my audio and not just... not my audio. Oh, piss, I need more food. The problem is, I just need to get actually on making more food as well. Because it's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. Oh, I love the sort by inventory button, though. I love it. I love it so much. Actually, I'm gonna just make potatoes, sure. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the potatoes. I'll put the glass in. No video. Next time you're just gonna send me an MP3 file. No video. Wow. I just sent you both, I think. Why is there a bed here? Piss. Didn't mean to do that. I'll do both next time, just for security reasons. Can I add the wheat seeds here? There you go. We're getting ourselves some potatoes, boys. Potato moment. I thought that was a zombie for a second. No, it was just a horse. I'm adding more potatoes. Potato moment. So we got some potatoes. Let's mine that shit. I should get mending on my tools because it's so annoying, but I can't be arsed. Okay. Might do a bit more building on the house in a second because I want to do more. Because as soon as the house is built, we can actually start doing like interior for it and do like the storage and slowly move over our things from the starter house so we can actually fully live into the big house. Yippee! Which is actually one of the first times. I don't think I've ever done that on a server, chat. Like usually I cram myself into a little tiny starter house literally for way too long and never make a big base. because either the server ends before I get to do that, or alternatively I just get too attached to my house because I wait way too long until I make the big base, or there's just no space. So this is like the first time I'm actually going to do like an actual move into a bigger base at a later point in the game. So that's kind of crazy. That's kind of wild. That's kind of quirky. Sorry, mans was too silly. Oh my god, he got diagnosed with too silliness. Let's go. The silliness, it's there. Yippee! Let's go. There you go. We're gonna have like all the animals. We're gonna have ducks and so silly. So true. So true. So true. Why did you get so base? But yeah, look at this. This area is now free. We can do a lot of stuff. I want to explore that cave down there though. So give me a smidge. I'll put the glass. We have glass here. No, we don't. We really need to sort my chests at some point though. It's getting ridiculous. So I'm bringing all our stuff. Except this, the roses. Why is there a random crafting table? Flint goes there. Oh, the walls. There you go. We're gonna go down there real quick and mine what's valuable here because I want to close up this hole. Because it's annoying me. What were we on about? Oh yeah, Jacob's video. It was very fun. Very fun. Enjoyed it greatly. Good times. Trying to think of any little fun little stories, but I didn't really do that much chat. I've just been at home because if you don't know, I'm like home alone. So Mans has got to manage his own like dinner every day and stuff like that, so it's been a bit time consuming, and I've been ambitious with my food as I elaborated upon in last stream with my wonderful feta dip. So people say yippee. Oh my gosh, there's a guy there. Let me screw him over. Yippee. We are very feta. I showed you, Jacob, it's the food I made when I was watching your stream, your comeback stream. L. Aw, this area is huge. Why? That's so annoying. I didn't even bring wood down here. That's a mistake. Hold on. We'll go back. Hold on. I didn't bring wood. I saw, yeah. I bragged to everyone because I was very, very proud of the feta dip I made. Honestly, I bragged to my stepmom, who is like a trained cook about it. I was so happy about it. I know, it's not a huge accomplishment, but I feel like, you know what, I'm not one for the cynics, you know. I find, like, I set myself the goal. I wanted to learn how to cook more things and not just rely on, like, pre-made food as much. Because while pre-made food is like very, very simple, it's obviously not as customizable or like good for you as your own stuff. And I love like baking, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna actually, you know, get good. Lamau. I should have my axe on me. Hold on, pause champer. Where's my axe gone? There. And let's chop down one of these trees over there. We need to make a tree farm as well. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do. But I'm so excited to be back on this little world. It's happy time. Happy. Okay, now we've done it. We're gonna make like a big farm. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be like an estate. This is the Yellow estate. Yellow's mansion, as so wonderfully... It's like actually Yellow's mansion though, because like while the Funfair mansion that we've been working on Professor P is indeed designed by me, and I'm very proud of that build, I'm never going to use it for anything because it's essentially my final project on a server, rather than this, which is the start of a project on a world, you know? Like this is going to be actually like a house that I live in, and I like design all the rooms and everything. I'm so excited. Like you don't even know, I love this build a lot. I'm so excited to actually get on with it. Okay, let me just make some sticks, fellas. So we could have some torches for the boys. Some torches. Let's go. Yippee. And we got some potatoes. We got our little totem. By the way, if you're wondering why am I clutching my totem constantly, I'm not doing any crazy stunts. It's because I still got the levels from when we fought the Ender Dragon, and I've been kind of like trying not to have those get yoinked away by stupid death. So even if I'm wasting a totem, I'd rather waste a totem than waste 40 levels. If that makes sense, chat. So we're gonna go... Oh, I love how it plays this underwater theme where we're, well, underground. That's quite cool. Okay, let's get some stuff, chat. While we're down here, then we fill up this hole, basically. Well, we don't fill it up, but, like, we close it up. Because, yeah. Why is this huge, though? Okay, let me go over here. Place a torch. Get owned, bro. Immediately. You don't own shit. Yippee! Let's mine the things down below. We're just gonna make sure there's no like crazy mob spawns under my house, basically. So we're getting all this stuff and we're vibing. So yeah, chat. That's been that. Oh my gosh, that looks cozy. Oh my god, why is there that many? Different question! Wow, get owned. Oh my gosh, look at all of these zombies. There's surely a zombie spawner there. Like, no way there isn't. No way there's just like 5 zombies in one little hole. Surely. Surely. I mean, I saw you walk down there, you fella. There's another one! Surely. Surely there's like a spawner somewhere around this neck of the woods. Where were they coming from? Were they coming from below or above? Different question. Why is this a huge system of caves, you annoying dicks? Presumably above then. Careful, there I saw a creeper over there. Oh, there's 2 creepers. Love that for me. Yippee. Creeper. Oh man. Love me a good creeper. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out if there was like a spawner somewhere nearby or not. This is just a really huge cave system, which is rather annoying. I'm not gonna lie. This is rather not poggers, lads, right under my house. Because we gotta light up the entire thing to make sure there's no crazy mob spawns under my house. I mean, it could be worse, to be fair. I've seen worse caves, especially in the newer versions. This is still 1.17 after all. But yeah, chat. So, reading my little crime thriller, playing my little modded Minecraft, Jesus. Watching the little silly content. That's been me recently. Been fun, you know. Okay, so we're gonna just use random blocks because our mission on here is get all of the valuables, but also prevent my essentially very expanded basement to be a huge mob spawner. Because we don't want that. We don't want that. We also don't want to have the mob cap be filled up by this area. That would suck. Thus, yeah, a lot, and I mean a lot of torches are gonna get into this. Thankfully, we brought wood, and we are getting coal from here, so... that's one of my favorite things about, like, pre-1.18 generation, is, like, you actually get all the good resources that you need in, like, one location. You don't need to go, like, high altitude for certain things, low altitude for other things. It's just nice to find everything underground, you know what I mean, chat? Like, I do play a lot of 1.18 and 1.19, and I will play 1.20 once it's fully out and all that jazz. But man, I do have a soft spot for 1.17 and before. Except if it's on Skyblock, then it doesn't matter because it's Skyblock. Because, like, the Skyblock I'm playing is 1.18.2. But, like, again, it's a Skyblock, so it doesn't matter that it has other terrain generation, because there isn't any terrain. Lamau. You know? It is one of those city circumstances where it doesn't matter what the terrain is. Okay, let me run up here. Sillies. Okay, ran in here. Let's run up here. These are not as bad, but yeah, this is why we are lighting this up, because there's these guys here, right under our land. That's why. Surely. Okay, there you go. Go up there. Now, go down here. I was about to say, surely there's no zombies down here. Surely, oh my god, why is this area so huge? End me. Piss. I was just placing a torch. Piss. I'm just running around here. Why is this so damn annoying? It's still better than 1.18 plus generation. I'm a hater at heart. I'm a hater. I'm just a city hater sometimes. How is everyone as well, chat? Are you doing good? Are you chilling? I mean, I know probably you've got lots to do, but like, are you currently chilling? So I'm kind of vibing. I do have lots to do, but I just kind of don't think about it. Hehe. Sillies chat. Been thinking, I was very tempted to order food today, but then I was like, with the power outage, I don't want to like bother the people, you know? Like the food service workers, I was like, I feel like they've got bigger worries at the moment than, well, a silly little guy wanting some food, you know? I was like, I would have felt bad to ask them to make food today, so I didn't order any food and made myself a sandwich. So I'll make myself food after stream, like bigger food, but I don't really know what, chat. Any ideas, any concepts? Because I don't really want to just make like a really plain old... But my issue at the moment has also been that I'm like, I have all these ideas about like, ooh, I'd like to eat this. And then the time comes around, I make the food and I eat like half of it max. And it makes me sad. But at the same time, I just physically cannot eat anymore after that. And I'm like, I went through all this effort to make this meal and then I just can't even eat most of it. Because my stomach tiny. It's not as huge as it used to be. Well, huge, do you know what I mean? It doesn't fit as much stuff as it used to be in the past. So I'm just like, is it really worth going through all this effort if I can't even eat that much? Like literally, I was thinking of ordering food before the power outage. I was like, oh, I'm gonna order for today and tomorrow because no matter how little my portion is, I'm gonna not eat all of it today. So I was like, all right, fair enough. But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about rice, chat. What do you think about rice for dinner after this stream? Any rice enjoyers in the chat? Rice is good. Rice is good. It's also quite filling, you know, but like in a good way. Nutritious. We've got like some cool rice flavors, so could make that. That'd be kind of chill. Cause I don't know, man. I've been having some disappointing meat and fish experiences recently. I had like 2 meals that were made that were just not as poggers as I'd hoped. And I was like, I finally figured out how to do the pattern. It took like 30 minutes. That's fair, that's fair. Okay, let's go to the right. I'm torching the place, but not literally. Surely there has to be a spawner somewhere though. No, there's just a hole here. Praying it'll be good. Hopefully, yeah. I'll just fill this wall here to prevent stuff from walking in. Okay, let me go back down. Eat up, king. Yeah, so I'm thinking rice, lads. It's not that much effort, but you can spruce it up nicely. Day 48, what was it, day 50, chat? 150, I meant. Isn't that kind of crazy? Crazy! We're not even gonna get all of the ores from this cave, chat. I can't be asked. Like, that stuff always, like, overwhelms me because it feels like I need to keep going. And all these caves tend to be really big, but, you know, we'll find our way, lads. We're getting a lot of iron as well, which is nice, you know, we like iron. A bit of copper, which is not necessary, but we can maybe make something out of copper. And actually, like, let it oxidize naturally for once. That'd be kind of base, chat. I was thinking maybe, like, a little garden cottage or something. I don't know, I want to go, like, really high effort on my exterior design, basically, if you're wondering. So, very much, like, inspired by... Oh, geez, I've just almost drowned myself. That would suck. Inspired by Joe Smallish Beans's, like, several hundred days, whatever series, where he built, like, a lot of buildings that were solely meant for, like, housing villages and housing little tasks and stuff like that. And I kind of want to go in a direction sort of inspired by that, to go for basically aesthetic a little bit alongside with functionality. So, designing cool little buildings for stuff instead of just, you know, plopping stuff wherever, you know. I don't even want to mine all of this. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't care. Okay, let me run up here. Run up. Run down. I lost my way immediately because I always do this in these huge caves. But it's chill. We don't need to light up the area. We don't need to necessarily explore all of it. Just needs to be lit up enough that no mobs spawn. Can I go up here? Ooh, yes. Add a light. I'm making my way up somehow. Ooh, some iron here. Yippee! Add some copper in the ceiling. But yeah, it's just so that there isn't like lots of mobs right out of my house. Really. Gonna roughly scope this out. It doesn't need to be perfect. In terms of gathering every scrap ever. It doesn't need to be that. There we go, lads. Going on. Getting the iron, because iron you always need, to be fair. We're actually walking back, I think. On the copper though, I'm just gonna get the surface level, I think. Not the ceiling stuff as well, because I can't be arsed. Honestly, that's the reasoning. Can't be arsed. And to be fair, it's not like we're lacking in coal, or we can never go back down here. We can. We can always come back down here just in case we need a bit more coal, I suppose. We know where it is. We're just securing the area. So yeah, I don't know. If you got any questions, chat, or any topics you want to talk, I don't know. I haven't asked in a while, but yeah. Also, chat, if you're wondering, tomorrow, 8 PM GMT is the shopping stream. If you haven't submitted anything in the links section, this is where you can find the Google form. And also, if you have submitted something, but something else has come to mind, feel free to add. Feel free to add. People can submit more than one link. So, you know, just saying. Just saying, lads. You're free to submit as much as you'd like. So that's the link again in case you want to have it again. How did you get here, fella? Silly fella. Silly little motherfucker came in here. What the flip? Okay, so up there, up down there, go this way. Get a torch there, get another torch, get another torch. We're torching. Oh, that's where more iron is, yippee. Iron in the ceiling, however, I am gonna try and get. Because I'm not quite late stage enough to say no to iron, honestly. I don't think I ever get that point, because iron is something I always kind of value, I think. Yeah, because look at this huge ass cave for literally no reason. So I'm so excited for that stream tomorrow, chatters. You don't even know. I'm gonna dress up all nicely, chat. I'll ask you, because I value your input, lads. What do you think I should go for aesthetically tomorrow for the shopping stream? Should I go like kind of fancy? Should I go cozy? What do you think? Should I go like, I don't know. What's another vibe? What vibe should I go for, lads? With my little outfit. Should I go on my own brand? Should I dress really yellowy? Cozy? You want me to dress cozily, do you now? That's fair, that's fair. I respect that. I respect that, honestly. Ooh, this area I haven't lit up properly. Alright, I'll go for cozy then. I'm so excited. I love putting together little outfits. It's so... I'm actually like a little bit, not like crazy dressed up, but like I'm wearing like a nice little outfit, chat, today. I've got a yellow sweater or like yellow jumper, I don't know. I haven't like settled on which word I prefer there, because like sometimes I just pick the word I like saying more instead of like going necessarily like super British or super American. There's some good suggestions. Hi P. I have not looked. I promise to you the world. I have literally not seen any of them. And the way we'll do it, we'll pull up the Google form on stream, so I'm not even gonna get like Discord preview spoilers. I'm not gonna get any spoilers on it, chat. I agree. The mods have been checking the form. So yeah, there's not gonna be any spoilers, lads. At all, for me. Has Bamba sent one? I don't know. Again, I didn't check. Gotta ask Bamba for that one. Okay, I'm coming down here. Nopers? I'm considering, yeah, add something. Like maybe something for crocheting king. Because as I mentioned, I do kind of want to try. Did I not have wood? I was about to say, surely I still got wood with me. I was like, I've been considering getting like making myself like maybe a cardigan. I have a video saved on making like a crochet cardigan out of like little squares, you know, the little square thing. I've been considering it, lads, because then I still have crochet needles plus crochet yarn. Like I have stuff that's actually specifically meant for crocheting. It's like a very nice texture and everything. So been thinking, lads. Not like I need any more hobbies or anything, but like, you know, I always like a little hobby I can do while doing something else. Like I'm a big, like watch a stream or watch a YouTube video while, or like something like that, while watching, like while doing like a little thing. So that's why I like digital art that much, and why I watch Twitch, because I can have a different tab open. Do it. Okay, so yeah, like if you want to add some stuff that's for crochet purposes, feel free to. Or like anything else, like I like little hobby stuff, or like puzzles, or you know, stickers. I don't know what the like. You guys could go really creatively on this, in my opinion. Getting some more coal. I was like, oh yeah, so cozy. I was like, oh yeah, right. I was talking about the outfit. So yeah, I have this yellow, yellow. It's actually my proper like goldy yellow type, like cotton sweater type thing, and I'm wearing like a blue collared shirt under it, and some blue chinos, and actually blue and yellow socks because I'm a king of coordination, if nothing. What can I say? I'm just cracked. I'm just built diff. I don't know. I like making little outfits. It's very fun. So yeah, I'll get something going with the cozy. Chat! I just had a thought. Oh my god, I can style an outfit around the mushroom corduroys. The mushroom dungarees, lads. Do you know the ones I showed you on stream, the new ones I got? I've not worn them yet. That's cozy, right? Little mushrooms. OMG, yes. Puggies. Okay, I'll get on it. I'll get on it, lads. I'll get on it, you know. Don't say I never do anything for you. I'll be all nicely dressed up for stream. Yippee! It's actually cracked. I wore the brown ones to see my mum, and she liked them also, so that was nice. Yippee! My god, why is this cave system so big? Please, glad you guys are excited to see that. Okay, now we go this way. Oh, that's so annoying in the ceiling. Why? Do you have like... Oh, I forgot you can't switch shit through in this. I always forget on the worlds where I can't do that. Oh, there's a geode up there. Yippee! People, wow, geode. Oh my gosh, we spent 2 days in these fucking caves. I just wanted to light this up really quickly, and then it's just kept going. It kept going. Surely there has to be a spawn out there. Like, it's getting ridiculous. This is the 4th zombie in a row. Oh my god, where are they all coming from? These insane maniacs. Get owned, bro. Get owned. Okay. Why are they falling from the ceiling, by the way? I don't even know where they've fallen from. Okay, let me light up this tunnel. You annoying pricks spawning in this. This is a lot longer than I thought. I thought this was just us going in a quick little adventure, but no. Obviously not. Because why would it? It's always gotta be a huge fucking deal. I'm just gonna roughly light this up, honestly, because I can't be asked. As long as it's... Oh, that's where they were falling from. I see. Let me try and go up there. Why still? I swear. Let me out of this cave. This is like a 1.18 type beat, but it's a 1.17. Please. When will I be free of this cave? I'm not even gonna bother with like a lot of the stuff anymore. I just want to like light all of it up. I'm not even gonna bother, lads. I'll be so real. I'll be so fucking real. We'll bother with copper, but like, not with copper, with iron, but we're not gonna bother with anything else at this point. I can't be asked. I always get to this point in caves, and I feel so bad about it because I'm not using all the resources available, but god fucking damn it, it's a lot. It's a lot. There you go. I let it explode. Because I was feeling silly. I was feeling silly, charm. Hee. So silly, so silly. Oh yeah, I'll go for rice, but I'm excited. I get to style a little outfit based on the pants. I have no idea though. The dungarees. I have no idea though. I could go with like red and blue tones. It's kind of cool looking. Maybe add some white or black in there for contrasty bits. Exciting, exciting. There's dripstone in this cave. Are you having a laugh? Are you having a beef for real? Why is there a ravine here? Why is there 3 zombies? Oh my gosh, I wanted a chill stream. Not endless cave exploration. I'll be honest. I'll be so real about it, man. I'll be so real. I think I've run out of torches again. Piss. Piss. Look at all my inventory. Look at it, though. Oh my gosh. Is my wood gone? Look at me. My way too much flipping everything. Okay, let me run up here. Get some more. You know, just a little bit of resources. Just a smidge. People giggles, only a little bit. So yeah, I saw chat, I saw this. I've been holding back, but I have been holding back so much recently. The only thing I've bought except I bought a headset for my stepmom, but like, the only thing I bought for myself was the wardrobe, and that was a big expense. But I've been holding back on buying little things. Oh, I did buy a book. Alas. But like, I've been holding back a lot from buying stuff because of the shopping stream, because I was like, okay, I don't want to like spend a lot of money before I've spent even more money. You know what I mean? But there are some cute-ass little clothes on eBay that I may get for myself. I've been tempted. I've been very tempted, chat. Like, the outfit possibilities are good, lads. I saw, like, this one cardigan. Okay, hold on. Let me elaborate, lads. You cannot see this, but I will talk to you because eBay is a platform I thought about adding to the shopping stream, but it was too risky because a lot of the places will, like, be like, this is this far away from your current location. And you're like, oh my god. Fucking hell. Plus, my eBay name is, like, I was like, you know. Ooh, I might get on this. But lads, in my little, because I've gotten a lot of really good stuff from eBay recently, like clothing wise, not in general. In general, yes, I always get good stuff from eBay, but okay, chat, let me describe. I have this cardigan on my like observe list. I don't know what is it called. It's like, you know, what is it? Watch list. Yeah, my observe list. That sounds like the formal cousin, the observe list. No, but like on my watch list, I've got. Hold on, let me carefully maneuver around here. Can I go up there? No, I've come from down there. But yeah, on my little watch list, observe. People giggles. Sorry. I was a little bit silly chump right there. I'll go down in a second. I just wanna. Oh no. Piss. Oh, I've come full circle. I'm back here. No, but it makes sense. Yeah, you're watching, you're observing, you know what you're doing. Oh my god, why is this so big? That just blue screened out. That was crazy. Okay, we've been that area already. That's good. Is there anything here that needs to be lit up more? Oh yeah, because of course. There always flippin' is! These days. Let's light up this entire area. Hold on. get some stuff lit up. Now we're back here. Now I can... So we've just gone full circle. We've gone that way, this way. Okay, pretty much everything's lit up here. Need to go down there then. Let's go here. Okay, like this. Hold on. I'll get back to my talkies chat. I just want to make sure that we're safe. Because we're never safe as long as everything's lit up. Okay, like this. Okay, so we can chill for a second. But yeah, I have this cardigan, lads, on my little watch list. Hold on, let me go back. Because I usually use eBay a lot for like books. Because secondhand books, boys, are based. Especially if you're someone like me who's looking for English books. It used to be even worse. It used to be a lot worse. Like the selection and the prices typically aren't that amazing for English books over here. The selection has gotten a lot better because of Book Talk. I'm not lying. That's had a huge impact on our current publishing. Not even publishing, on our current like bookstore selections. There's a lot more selections now in the English category. But the prices sometimes can be like kind of expensive, like even more expensive than normally because of importation, obviously. That means, you know, I do buy quite a bit off of eBay or other secondhand sources. But now I've also gotten on the train of getting some clothes from eBay, and it's been based, not now, but I have gotten previously, but I just meant more frequently. And I've got this like cardigan chat that I'm looking at, so let me talk because I'm just excited. And it's like a cream color, and it's got like red and blue details, like stripes. It's got like a red and blue stripe thing around the collar and the button line, and then at the bottom of the cardigan and at the ends of the sleeves, and then it's also got a stripe in the like on the sleeves as well, if that makes sense, chat. And it looks really cool, you know, cream color is quite nice, it's lightened it up a little bit, and then you have red and blue, which means it would be nicely fitted, and it's like 10 quid, chat. It's also, fun fact, it is apparently Norwegian style. Yippee. Because it's like the colours of the Norwegian flag. Makes sense. Makes sense. So, yeah, it's like 10 quid. Having my eye out on it. Like, I'm someone who will, like, watch stuff on eBay for, like, weeks or months if it's not urgently needed until someone else bids on it. And then if I really want it, I go on a bid war. But if I don't, I just stop watching it. You know, that's my philosophy. Because on certain things like books, it doesn't matter if I'm looking at it on my watch list or on my shelf, you know. It doesn't really, unless someone else wants it, and then I can decide if I really wanted it or not. Same thing with other items I found. That way I'm not, like, purchasing a bunch of shit that I may not need immediately, you know? And also, it's a great filter system. If I end up deciding I don't actually want this, I've let it stew a bit. But yeah, then the other thing is, you know those college, like, varsity-type jackets? I've, like, found this one. It's, like, checkered. Not like no, but not like checkered. Like, what's it? What's the fabric called? Not Henley. Like, you know how flannels? You have that flannel type checkered, like that. And it's like sort of a grey. It's like a vintage jacket. It looks quite cool. Bit like poofy and shit. Thought that'd be kind of nice. I don't know. Not sure on it, because that's 20 quid. That's a bigger step up, lads. And then I have, I think, 2 more things. Yeah, I have 2 more things, lads. And these are kind of like, if I get one of them, I'd get the other one. Flannel jackets, people, wow. Yes, it's really cool looking. Hi, Wisp. I'm talking about stuff I'm looking into on eBay. So, you know teddy jackets, like teddy fabric, lads? I can spell promise kick number. Do you know what I mean? Like teddy bear fabric for like clothing. You familiar, lads? So now hold on, chat. If I get, so it's like 2 items. If I get one, I'd get the other one because they match. At least in my mind, right? So I found this golden yellow teddy jacket with like a zip. It's like a zip up jacket, but it's made of the, like, it's completely golden yellow. It'd be a bold choice to get, but I'm kind of feeling bold this year, so I'm thinking about getting this. And if I do decide to get this, it would be, like, really soon, because, well, you can't wear these types of jackets in the summer. But it looks very cute. It has, like, no collar. It's like a straight up zip, basically. But, right, if I were to get this, it's like 8 quid, chat. It's 8 quid on eBay. Then now hold on, lads. You are not ready for this. I will actually show you a picture of this, because I would get, like, that jacket, and then, because for the other stuff I'm fine with describing, but this one I cannot describe. If I were to buy that, like, yellow teddy jacket, I was like, I would love, because I'm a big fan of matching the color of, like, some element of the top body half of myself with, like, my shoes or something at the very low end of me. So, chat, allow me to briefly show you. Because if I were to get this teddy jacket, I'd also get this pair of shoes, lads. This is a bit expensive. It's a little bit expensive because it's a brand name. But lads, you are not ready. I'm sending it to myself per eBay because I just per email because I just sent myself a screenshot, basically. That's how I do shit. I just screenshot stuff and then send it myself per email, so I have it on my PC. That's the secret behind it all. Hold on, lads, I'm showing it to you. So who the flip is? Oh, that's Jacob. Yippee. Oh, that's that. Lads, you're not ready. You are not ready. What is this again? Oh, the food. I forgot. Lads. Now hold on, chat. Boom. What do you think? Now hold on, lads. Am I cooking with this? I've got these on my wish list and I haven't bought this. Because, well, it is a little expensive. It's like 70 quid. Because it's Converse. But what do you think, chat? Very slay? So yeah, like the jacket is the same type of color. It's a little bit brighter. But yeah, if I were... Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Banana Bee. I'm sorry I didn't see King. Thank you so much. Oh, no, you just changed your username. It's the same person from before. Whoopsie. Sauce King. They've just changed their username. Thank you so much again, either way. But yeah, what do you think about these? Kinda slay, right? Kinda slay. So yeah, I've got these be bold, be gold. Exactly. I was thinking, you know, I'm a golden boy and I want to show that off. I'm kidding. But like, I haven't bought these because, well, it is £70. Well, 70 euros, you know what I mean, chat. That's why I always say quid, by the way, because then you could just fill in the currency of your nationality and just be chill. But yeah, it is like a bit more expensive, but it is a pair of shoes and also it is a brand name. So it is like on the back shelf. Especially since it's too cold to wear. Did my album? Because it's too cold to wear sneakers at the moment anyways. I wear like winter boots. So it doesn't even make sense to buy these because I can't wear them for like another few months. Because I get cold feet. But yeah, literally. Autumn. Now hold on. Autumn, what do you hear? I just told chat about my little like eBay wishlist items, chat. That I have not bought, but I'm like, I have keeping my eye out to potentially. Autumn. Look at these shoes. What do you think? Are they slay or nah? Wait, no screen delay. I can't use it now. I've not bought these, by the way. These are just like, I'm just watching them on eBay right now. I've made no decisions. I don't like the pattern. I see. That's fair. The other chatters quite like them. Looks a bit chunky. I mean, they're meant to be chunky. These are like platforms. Platform sneakers. If it had a slim bottom, then maybe. But yeah, like the whole point was that they're not, like, that they have additional height. Again, I'm just observing them. I have not made any decisions, really. Because they are kind of bold as a choice. Also, can I talk about the fact that, you know, those nice little brown platform shoes I got myself like a month ago? I already scratched up the front because they are like, what is that called? What I'm thinking about. They've got like, is that patterned? Really? Yeah, patterned. You know, like, they've got their like a bit glossy. I've scratched up a little bit of the gloss already, and I'm like, why? Why am I like this? Why can I not function as a person? But yeah, so like, I do like a shoe. I love scratching my shoes up. Shoes wear and tear. It's kind of cool. In those ones, it just looks like they're dirty because it's just like the gloss is scratched off, so it's just the non-glossy below it. And I don't know. I'm not grungy enough to really love that. It's not super evident, I don't think, but it was like, oh, I just like bought these a few weeks ago. I was like, nah, piss. Why is this cave deep enough to reach deep slate though? What the flip? And this area wouldn't have spawns. But yeah, no. That's it's just, you know, everyone has different aesthetics. I'm much more, I guess, clean cut in most of my styling. I'm not much of like a grungy, punky vibes. That's not really me. I just like, I'm not gonna use the word I was about to say, but like, I just like looking cutesy, basically, like cute. That's my general vibe, more than anything, really. I'm not too much into that. And that's fair, everyone's done doing their own little thing. But yeah, I like looking at stuff for a while and then being like, you know. Basically, the more expensive something is, typically the longer I take until I decide. I wear torn jeans and oversized shirts and shit. Yeah, that's your vibes, lads. That's your vibe, lad. And it's absolutely a great vibe for you. Contrastingly, for example, I basically don't wear really torn up jeans. I haven't in... I've never actually worn it on purpose. I've had jeans that were worn out, but like naturally, because I've worn them to death. And like oversized shirts are based though. I do like oversized shirts, but that's not necessarily always particularly in any way or another. It's just how some clothes are. If that makes sense, lads. I'm just lighting this area up. Bamba has good style. Does she? I don't know if I've ever seen Bambakini in like an outfit, really. Oversized shirts and baggy cargo pants is very pog. Yeah, I mean, the thing that I think, okay, this is a hot take, lads. I don't know, it's just like, okay, we've reached the point of the stream, it's like an hour and a half plus, where I'm gonna go on my little, silly little society rants. No, I'm kidding, but like, how I feel, like, I'm someone who's always been really, not always, but like, I don't like saying always, if it's not accurate. Let's say, I have enjoyed, like, fashion and clothes and stuff since I was, like, I don't know, like, maybe 13, 14? Teenager age? I don't remember, but, like, roughly around that age, right? I was like, okay, yeah, I enjoy it, right? A lot. I lost that blouse. I have zero clue where it is, Lamau. No! Not the blouse! Love how there's just always a random-ass blue bug in the distance. That's kind of funny. But yeah, anyways. Let me go into my society rants, fellas. Because even though I've enjoyed fashion for a long time, at this point, like a lot, there's certain things that I just personally, that is like, okay, I like that on other people, but like on me, it just doesn't, you know, it doesn't pass the vibe check, if you will. For like, there's like a variety of reasons. For example, like, you know, I don't know, certain things just like I don't like, or like the fabric or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But like also, there's like a big thing about body types and stuff, where I feel like some people are not necessarily ready to acknowledge the role that plays in what is accepted or what is considered attractive fashion on people. Like, there's some people who just think, oh, yeah, no, like, fashion is just fashion. No, like, a lot of what is perceived to be attractive on one person is down to if they as a person are considered attractive just straight up. So, for example, like a lot of baggy stuff, let's be honest, I'm just not that much of a skinny twink. I'm sorry. Like, I'd love to be, but like, it's not happening anytime that soon. Maybe next year, or this year, I guess. But like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you know some people, they could just fucking wear anything and they look hot as fuck, and then you're just like, you'd wear the exact same outfit, and it's like, no, it's not happening. And it's not even about a lack of self-confidence, it's just a different body type thing. And so yeah, for example, I personally just think going super, super baggy isn't flattering for me at the moment. And I try really hard to, like, feel comfortable and think I look good, lads. That's the same thing with my hair. My hair is really high maintenance. I don't just, like, roll out the bed and have, like, perfect hair, like some people. And I just don't have that kind of pretty privilege, you know? I'll be frank. Doesn't mean I can't, like, improve on this, or I'm hot as fuck, but in a too warm way, people giggles. So true, James. But yeah, no, I'm on my little bullshit there, and I'm like, that should not be remiss when it comes to talking about, like, outfits and things like that, because it does impact it on what is, like, I guess, positively responded to by the population. So you can have, like, okay, let me sleep. Day 150, yippee! Can I get a people clap for day 150? Well, 151 now. So I've done, like, a big turnaround here, but what I'm trying to say here is that at this current point in my life, right, I have done a lot of, I guess, engaging with, oh, there's so many flippin' fellas from this. Oh my gosh, look how much we got. Jesus Christ, that is so much iron. It was just meant to be a lighting trip. We have all of the furnaces over, so hold on, we'll actually take this one. I'll just leave behind one block, but yeah. So even though I've done like a lot of evolution on stuff, like both actually physically as well, and I did say I'm gonna be on my sports arc this year. I'm gonna be on my workout arc, lads. It's gonna be crazy. So I've done a lot of stuff, like both on the mental side and on the actual physical side. But still, there's like some stuff that I just don't have the current physicality for that to be perceived in a good way. Not even just by myself, but like by the people, you know? Like you can have like one style that on a person who's already considered to be hot by general standards, doesn't mean anything, it's just society, you know, societal norms. They can just wear something and they're considered hot, and another person who doesn't meet those standards quite as much is just gonna be considered like sloppy or like disheveled, or insert a bunch of other words here. And it's like, you know what? It's kind of BM, but at the same time, there is such a thing, for example, as dressing more or less flattering to your current physicality. If that makes sense, lads. Just thinking about it sometimes, I was like, man, yeah, some stuff that I see people wear, I'm like, that looks really cool on you, but I full well know that no one would like think I look good in this. No, again, this is not self-deprecating, this is just like assessing situations, you know? I want to like go all in. And then add this. There you go, we've done all of that. I'll add some roses here. There you go. So I guess the whole point that I'm trying to make is that just like a lot of areas in life, it's really difficult to universalize like rules for people, because everyone isn't like, not to be like, oh, everyone is so unique, but you know what I mean? Like someone can give you, there's obviously certain trends, but someone can do something and that could totally work for you, or it could just not work at all. And that is how existence is, I guess. So basically, being a person sometimes is a lot of things, you know, where you gotta try and be as good with yourself as you can. And, you know, again, as I mentioned, a lot of stuff is just also not set in stone. Like, how you might come across to yourself or others at a certain age doesn't mean you always will be that person, you know? I find it very funny, because, like, to me, the idea of... Why am I going on about the permanence of the self? But, you know, we are gonna go with that, chat. To me, the idea of not having, like, the same personality and the same, you know, not being the same person your whole life, I always found that rather comforting. I don't know if some people find it scary, but, like, I personally found it, like, cool, because it's like, oh, that means I can always become, like, a better person over time, or, like, more comfortable with myself, or explore stuff more, and evolve, really, and I find that quite good, you know? Doesn't mean you can't work on keeping certain parts of yourself alive if you care about them, but I'm just saying, you know? You're not stuck with who you are forever if you don't want to. On back, we've got to the point where I go into deep talks about the self for some reason. I was talking about how, with fashion, even though I love it deeply, it is, like a lot of stuff, an area where there could be a lot of shit that's kind of a lot to handle. How much? Oh, I've already got 41 durability. Fuck off. Ugh, I'll just make like a few shovels, lads, in a bit. Hold on, let me go back, though. I'll just pick some iron. We'll go back and make like a few shovels, lads. Shovel time. So, being able, in my opinion, to grow and evolve as a person is a good thing. You're not forced to be the same person forever, I don't think. I mean, in some ways, obviously, yeah, but, like, you can evolve both physically and, like, mentally in your... Why did I just make a bunch of torches? I don't know. I was a maniac. I was an idiot. I was meant to do a bunch of shovels. I just auto-did torches. But it's fine. I'm just gonna make a few shovels. I think I'm just gonna make like 3 shovels. That should be fine for now. Because I don't want to like break my good shovels that I've gotten. Don't know why I just dropped off all my lapis at the other house. That was kind of annoying for me. Oh, nice. An efficiency 4 shovel. What is this one? Silk touch again. Silk touch with efficiency 4. Nice. And this one is Unbreaking 3 and Fortune 3, not bad. Not 3, not bad gets. Let's go. So we want to move more of the mountain, lads. Mountain time, yippee. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do so much trickery to get myself to do, like, a lot of exercise this year, chat. It's gonna be paid, but I'm gonna just watch live streams while I do it. Yippee! Also, I'm gonna be complaining on stream so damn much about how annoyed I am at my local gym. Because I told you boys about this before, that they built a new gym right by my house, like literally like 30 seconds from my front door, but the membership is 90 quid a month. So it is literally unavailable to me. Like, even if I had that kind of money, I would not want to spend that kind of money on monthly gym fees. So, like, it is literally like a pipe fucking dream. 90? Yes, it is 90 euros a month. A month, not a year, a month. I was like, no, please, under no circumstances in the fucking universe. I could not ever afford this. Not ever, but like, do you know what I mean? Like, I could not justify this as a reasonable expense. It's like rich old people who go there, and I'm like, oh my god, you could have made this really cool for all the young people here. But bro, I better be fucking jacked 1 week in, so true. But still, like, why, like, no. So annoying, because when they built it, I was like so hopeful to go there. Because one of the main reasons I don't really want to go to a gym is because it was like, oh, the process of getting there. Because, like, I'm someone who has to, like, if I want to do certain things, I need to trick my brain into making it, if I want to do it, stupidly easy, or if I don't want to do it, a little bit difficult. You know, like, one of the best ways I can, what's it called? I can, bring myself to not do something is to just, like, have it a little bit out the way. It doesn't even need to be majorly out the way, it's just a little bit. But when I want to make something attractive to me, I need to make it easy as fucking pie, lads. And what would have been easier than having like 30 seconds to walk to the gym, as opposed to taking the bus and having to go for like 15 every time, and have to hang out with more people, you know, meanwhile. I was like, no, please. So I kind of gonna have to, like, I do know that there's like people in my family who own treadmills, so I might try and get one of those, or like, you know, the bikes, stationary bikes. So I might try and get one of those, like, available to me, so I can do stuff while watching stuff, because that way I can stay interested. Because I don't enjoy exercise. Sorry, chat. On like I don't get a lot of serotonin from it, really. So I have to like figure a way out to keep myself interested in doing it this year, for sure. Oh my god, I've gone through 2 of the 3 shovels already, and this third one doesn't have efficiency on it. No, the pain. This one only has fortune on it, and I'm breaking 3. Should have combined 2 of the shovels, honestly, because I've already killed 2 of the shovels. Annoying, annoying, annoying. It's fine, though. It's fine. There we go. Let's go to sleep. Sleep time. Sleep, sleep. So, yeah, no, that was unfortunate. So we're gonna just get rid of this entire huge-ass mountain for the lols, you know? I love how I just end up doing flippin' terraforming again. Right, I'ma go ready, read. I'ma go read for Abby. See if I can make it to page 100. Night King. Bye! I imagine the book. Oh, read for a bit. I was like, read for Abby. If you don't know, Abby is the word for A levels where I live. So it's like, that's a bit weird that you're randomly using that word. Book is good though. Thank you for recommendation. Yeah, I've recommended. Didn't mean to do that. Recommended Autumn a book, and they got it, and they've been enjoying it, thankfully. So I was like, yippee! I'm making it. I'm making stuff into iron blocks. Yippee! 25 iron blocks, casuals, you know, casual moments, casual mouse. Yippee! It's getting a lot of other resources. Can we get rid of the wheat, please? I'm glad you're liking it, King. Yippee! Pot champs. Okay, so we've got all of that. Now hold on. Now hold on. Now pause chat. I can't believe we're already at level 37. No. Now hold on. So we're gonna get rid of that mountain. We're flattening this out. So I'll add stuff here to make more flat land. We'll like manually add other interest in the landscape later, to be honest. I want some more. I want it a bit coherent. I want it manicured is what I'm trying to say here, lads. Yeah, if you're wondering, I recommended Autumn a book called You Asked for Perfect, which is like a gay LGBT gay LGBT, no, gay YA book. That's what I went to say. Gay YA book, basically about this kid who's under a lot of academic pressure, and gets a tutor to help him, well, in his academics, obviously. But it's also a lot about, you know, the pressure to succeed and like figure out what you want to do with your life, like coming of age kind of vibe. And it's got, you know, obviously romance, but it's also got like family, and also religion is a little bit of a subplot as well. So that's really quite interesting. And it's a short book as well, which was what Autumn looked for whenever, you know, when I originally suggested it to them, because I was like, they were like, hey, could you recommend me something that's like short? I told you this before, I know, but like, in case you don't know. And it's like 270 pages or so, which is pretty short for a YA novel. So I'm glad they've been enjoying it. Yippee! Filling in this huge pit here to make it flat, lads. Flat moments. Hold on. Because I don't want to just dig and fill up my inventory even more. I want to also fill in some areas. Oh! Wandering trader, anything good? Of course, and not. But you do have leads, which I always need to make more of the lassos. Sorry lads, gotta do some llama murder real quick. Ooh, my boots are about to die. That's chill though. I don't mind. What do we not need? I plant my roses real quick. So I can pick up this leather real quick. Are you people sitting, chat? Are you chilling? Are you vibing? Oh, that's good to see, lads. That is good. Pissed. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to do this. But yeah, we're terraforming a lot of this area to be more usable, basically. Yippee! People sit doesn't show up on screen, Sag? No! I'll like update the I'll like refresh it. Does it work now? People sit? I was about to type people shit. No, I meant people sit. Does it show up now? Yep! There you go. He's there. He's there. The little guy is on screen. Yippee. Just needed a little refresh sometimes. That's the overlay for you, you know. Just overlay things. A little bit of overlay. People sit. Now you get to people sit in style, lads. Now you get to people sit in style. Oh, I love BTTV emotes so much. I don't even know. It's like, it just scratches a good part of the brain. Do you know what I mean? Man. Also, I kind of want to like, I might ask my mom if I could stay. Because if you don't know, I always visit my mom if I'm going to work, because my like paper district is basically like where she lives. And I might ask her if I can stay over until Saturday, not Saturday, Sunday. And like we watch silly little TV shows. Because I don't know. I only got to do that a little bit during Christmas. And I love watching like home renovation TV shows with my mom. It's just based, and my stepmom as well. And the dog, of course. So maybe I'll ask if she has time. Because it's about to be like, oh, I need to do my academics again. And I'm like, ugh. You know? So I might take advantage of it being a little calm for a bit. And ask, because I just thought about it, man. I really want to watch home renovation shows with my mum. Oh, chat, but there's also some cool stuff maybe in the works about certain events this year. I don't even know. Can you believe that like TwitchCon is already like 6 months plus old at this point? Can you believe that? Can you believe it? Aware? Can you I'm not over it. Like, to me, it feels like I've just done the planning for TwitchCon, but like it's been like whatever, however many months, like a lot of months since then, and I'm like aware the passage of time. Because I'm like, man, I do want to go to TwitchCon Paris as well, lads. Don't worry. I'm thinking about it, and I'm also thinking of other plans this year related to travel. Look at this! Filled in the whole thing. But yeah, it's crazy to me. Like, I'm not mentally really ready, at least right now. But we gotta get there. We gotta get there, lads. And then we'll do cool stuff this year. There we go. Look at this. Spruced that up a lot. Now back to shoveling. And digging out this huge, huge bit. I'm just gonna leave this section. Hold on. We'll like mark it out. I want to leave this bit as a little hill though. I'm just gonna separate it out basically. Oh, not having efficiency 4 on these is like a pain. Oh, I'll get on it. Can I combine mine? Hold on. There you go. I'm just gonna do this, this. There you go. There we go. I'll put the string there. Seeds. Put that and this head, I guess. Put like tools to save down there. That's fine. Okay. Let me go sleep. I used to get rid of mountains only using stone tools. Omega lol, you are insane. I'm not even gonna lie. Chat, hold on. I'm gonna get something new to drink because I've just run out. I'll be back in a few seconds, probably like 20 or 30. Drink time indeed. I'll be back in a bit. There we go. I'm back, chat. I've got a Dr. Pepper. I've stretched out a bit. But one thing we definitely need is a bit more food. Because we're looking a bit low on food. So we're gonna make ourselves a few more potatoes. Come back. Thank you. Thank you, kings. And yeah, we're getting rid of this entire mountain bit here. Flatten this out. Probably until roughly here. Hold on, we'll fill in this section already. Because like about here is what I'm thinking. Like, this section is gonna be filled in. But I want it all to be flat until right, like, here. And then flatten that bit out as well, because that's, like, space for more farms. And it's gonna be like an estate. Like, really, like, estate-sized grounds, basically. We gotta be kind of fancy with ourselves here. Big exciting. I do like a little bit of a silly little chill stream, especially since tomorrow is such a big stream chat. 8 p.m. GMT. I'm setting it a bit, like roughly the same time we started today, a little bit earlier, like on the dot 8 p.m. I'm actually gonna try and be on time. Fancy it all. Yippee. And it's gonna be it's the shopping stream chat. 8 p.m. GMT on the dot. I set it to that time because hopefully everyone has time to then like watch it, because I know it is like on a weekday, but I don't know. I wanted it to be on that day. I didn't want to do it already on Sunday. I felt that was a bit of a waste. Not a waste, but you know what I mean. I felt like it was more time was needed for you guys to submit stuff and all that. There you go. Lots and lots of flowers. This is just temporarily. I'm just putting them there because I want to. There you go. Okay, let's go back home. No, wait, hold on. Let's first off take some iron because we don't want to be silly like that. I'll just bring enough for like 3. We're back. Because I got this shovel, but I want to combine it with a shovel that has efficiency on it. Because, yeah, it's a little bit... It's a pain to do shoveling without efficiency on it. Ah, I should have brought the fucking lapis. I'm so annoyed. I have so much lapis over there, but I just didn't bring it. SMH. Okay, vein mining! Oh my god, we just got the god tier shovel. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. We don't even need to do any more shovel enchanting. We'll just leave that here for now. Poggers, lads. Poggers. Yippee. Okay, we're actually gonna try. Hold on. Do we have a mending book? No, we don't, of course. Hold on. We're actually gonna try. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Pause champ. Don't get too excited, but that is a god tier shovel. I wanna, like, actually have that one be, like, a permanent shovel if we could. Because this Fortune Unbreaking 3 shovel is like, okay, but like, it's not that cracked. Got like random enchantment books. I put sugar somewhere else. Where's the food chest? Like here. That's where it belongs. Okay, what did I want? Okay. We are gonna just check. Now I use netherite tools with efficiency 5 and have a beacon with haste 2, so it's speed. Yippee. By the way, I had a dental appointment today. Last time they said I had some problems with gum health, but today they said everything's good. We just needed to continue with progressing with my braces. Oh yeah, no, I know the pain, man. I know the pain. Believe me, I know the pain. Okay, the way we'll do this is class. Ooh, this axe is also almost broken though. That is annoying. Do I have another axe? Surely! No, I don't, of course. Let's wish us luck on a good axe. Because I, again, don't want to ruin that axe. How many diamonds do we got? What's like my valuable chest? 24! Oh, come on! We'll spring. We'll spring on a diamond axe, actually. Oh, but this axe is iron as well. Oh, that's so annoying. Should have sprung for the... Nah. I just got to chapter 5. I'm actually crying. I told you it's an intense book, man. I told you. I told you, King. There's a lot going on there. Like, a lot. What was I on about? I wanted to get one more diamond. Man, I'm so sorry for Ariel. I know! It's like, what the fuck is actually happening in that book? It's crazy. I also had braces back then it felt like I had them forever. But now I barely even remember I had them. You lucky fuck, man. I'm not even lying. I had braces for like 10 years, chat. It was not poggers, lads. It was not. I'm just gonna waste like one of these random shovels to try and clear the enchantment table. Just get an efficiency 1 enchantment. Please. Yes! Base! Amazing shovel. Immediately the exact same shovel that I just got. Yippee! I had them for like a few years. Could be more than 5 max. Damn. This is an efficiency 4 axe. Oh, we're below 30 for the first time. Ooh. This shovel. You're gonna get scratched off. Which one is the one that I didn't want anymore? I should actually wear my diamond helmet again if I'm not in the nether. I'm just gonna use up this... Hold on, I'm just gonna keep all my tool shit there. I'm just gonna use up that shovel here, because like, it doesn't have a purpose. It's a fucking iron shovel. Just use that up. And then use the diamond one. Oh yeah, no wait, hold on. I wanted to get, that's why I was on about the axe. Because I wanted to get some wood. Oh man, I wish I had vein mining on this one though, but I don't want to ruin the other axe. It's annoying. Could have like tried to enchant again, but I'm below 30 now, so yikes. I had braces for such a long time. And I have a pretty sensitive mouth, so it was a literal pain, lads. I got bribed so hard to keep going, like, to not hate, like, well, to withstand the fucking orthodontist appointments, lads. Basically, my mum was like, okay, every time we go, which was every 6 weeks, lads, I got to go to my favorite, like, art supply store and get, like, Copic markers. I don't know if any of you guys are traditional art boys, but Copic markers are like expensive. They're like 4 to 5 quid per marker, and they're like alcohol markers, and I loved them. So it was like literally, like, it was pretty crap to have to go to orthodontist appointments every 6 weeks, but I also meant I got 1 or 2 new markers every 6 weeks, so that was pretty cool. Definitely made it a lot more like acceptable for me to go there. I know once I'm not really an artist, but yeah, they popped off like crazy a few years ago. They're still really popular, but like, you know what I mean. There was like a time where I felt like you saw them fucking everywhere. Where's my Fletcher guy? Fletcher, you fella. Where did you go? Ah, there he is. He holds up the gems. So, where is the librarian? Oh, I need to get back on my grind. Let's see if we can do some more trading with this guy. Oh, 2. Thanks, fella. I appreciate it. Where's the guy? Oh, this is 11. Oh my gosh, you're so annoying. I don't get anything now, although when me and my siblings were little, we would always get ice cream after the dentist. That seems counterintuitive. You know, with affection. Oh, I have an idea, chat. Chatters, I have an idea. No, early days, I already get the bill after the dentist. People, no money. Felt so hard. Like, a year ago or something, I had like my first dental bill I had to pay myself. I was like, oh, why is it 80 quid? Why? Because like, well, coverage things, you know, just coverage. If it wasn't, because it wasn't a necessary thing, like it was like not the one that's covered by my insurance, basically. So I went like above and I was like, okay. They were like, we could either do this way, which is covered by insurance, or we could do it the other way, which is better Like, it was about different fillings, chat. It was like, either do it this way or do it better, but then you have to pay 80 quid. And I was like, okay, get the better one. So that's, you know, that's fun. Get sweets for going to the dentist. That's a bit little. That is a little bit silly. Not in a bad way, that's just silly. But I respect it, you know. What was I on about? Chat. Now hold on, I want to test this out. Wait, give me a moment. I had an idea. I need to know if this is even possible before I ask if we should do this. Because I've just had a thought. That would be kind of cool. But I need to know what this is for. Hold on, pause chat. Because remember I said I'd looked into a bunch of mods that I played with recently on that modded thing? I had an idea. Why is it not loading? Is my internet dying? Nope. Just the site being silly, pause champ. Here going to the dentist is free for kids under 18. For me, it's like, where I live, it's always dependent on if you go above the bare minimum, which is covered. If you stay within the bare minimum, it's chill. You're vibing. But like... Now, hold on, chat. I need to know if this mod is compatible, because I was thinking we should maybe add another mod. That is kind of cool. I just need to know... Nope, it is definitely not. Where I'm from, nothing is free. America moment, I'm just saying. Now, pause champ, lads. I don't think this is compatible, which would be a pain. I need to find out if there's a version for this for Fabric. Because I'm thinking there's this mod that I played with that I quite enjoyed called Water Strainer, which adds, well, a water strainer. It's basically, I'm worried about getting my wisdom teeth removed. Not for the pain or stuff, but for the bills, even though they aren't nearly as bad as in the USA. You know, I had my wisdom teeth removed a few years ago. All four at the same time. It was not poggers, lads. But I didn't have to pay lots, because I think it was covered by my insurance. I was like, quite young. Not that young, but I was like, I don't remember, honestly. Because it was, again, a few years ago. As far as I know, it was covered by insurance. Because, well, it was like, my mouth is too small to hold those teeth. So it was like, not good. Fellas, hold on. Because, okay, so water strainer, right? So it's a mod, basically, where you have a strainer that you can put into, like, water. And it passively fishes items, such as sticks, gravel, clay, sand, things like that. And I was thinking maybe we should add this mod, but it is it's a forge mod, not a fabric mod. But let me check if there isn't such a thing for fabric, lads. Because that'd be kind of poggers if we could get something that generates items like that. Water strainer. Not in mod packs, in mods, just mods. Water strainer. I'm gonna have to have the tooth removed. I can't spell. Have tooth removed, but not wisdom tooth. Just random baby tooth that has been around for too long. Felt that. Well, not really, because I never had that issue, but like, isn't that like a filter maybe? Filter? Hold on. I'm trying to find out if there is a mod that is for fabric that does something similar to the water strainer mod, because that one's only on Forge. And as I mentioned, I'm not like a guy who's gonna switch over everything for one thing. I just had this idea about it. It's a shame that it isn't on. Why is this website painfully slow? Okay, hold on. Minecraft, water strainer, fabric. Bean is back here, yippee. Yippee, Bean. It's explaining like the whole mod. I was like, I don't even know why they talk about fabric in this article. This mod is only for Forge. Serging. Filter. Nope. Curse Forge just kind of decided to die. Anyways, never mind. Since the mod is for Forge only, not for fabric, we cannot, lads. Unfortunately, the pain. We need to do a lot more villager breeding, but I'm so like, ugh, I don't want to do more villager breeding. But I need more villagers that are librarians. Pain. It's fine though, it's fine. We'll just do the mending stuff later. We could just get a mending village at another point. I can't be asked to do villager stuff today. I'll be honest. It is one of those points where if I've done like a specific thing, like completely having to do something that requires lots of brain cells right now, I'm like, nah. Do you know what? No. I just love vein mining on trees because it's so fast, it's so nice. Convenience. We'll get there, Let's terraform more, yippee! I really want to do all of the terraforming today. Or not all, maybe, but all the immediate terraforming, basically. Yippee! But yeah, chat, if you do have any like questions or like topics you want to talk about, like feel free to go on. We're like doing a chill stream today where I'm on my own, so there's not me being consumed by my by talking to my friends or anything like that. The game isn't doing crazy shit that I need to pay a lot of attention to. So if there's anything you want to like ask, oh, I forgot this says vein mining on it. I was like, surely, oh, hold on, I remember I could do this, hold on. Pause champ. Even if it's the wrong tool, I think it works. Yep, just not very well, obviously. I forgot that it does it that well. Ah, piss. That's the disadvantage. What animal would you be if you could choose to be one? It depends if I have sentience or not. Like, if I do have sentience, I think I would prefer to be, honestly, a house cat. Because you get the convenience of being in your house, you get to take care of yourself, no one's gonna drag you to a walk if you don't want to, and you get to cause little chaos, because people are just like, shucks, little cat moment. So if I had sentience, it would be in the house. Plus, if my owners were at work, I could just watch TV or like use their PC, and they just would never know. Like, especially the TV, I could just watch Netflix when my owners are gone. And I get to sleep lots, like, it's the fucking dream life, man, like, for real. That's the thought, right? If I have sentience, could I read? Yeah, like, we're assuming, if I'm saying with sentience, you're assuming it's like you're basically a human in the body of a cat, right? Like, you basically, this one doesn't have vein mining, that's the difference. So we're just gonna use this one for the final bits. So you could read as a human in a cat, cat's body, basically. So you could read in those circumstances, which is why I'm saying I would then pick a cat if I had sentience. If I didn't have sentience, so if I was just like a random animal and I didn't like consciously know I was, me, I guess, I think my chosen animal would probably be, wolves are quite cool. Plus they're like protected, so humans take kind of good care of them. Like normally, at least in like Northern European. I think even in the US, they're like a protective species, so people kind of do lots for them. Or alternatively, a raccoon. They don't think that deep into it. I guess so. A raccoon because I like being a scavenger, or like a raven or crow, again, because I like scavenging. Those would be like my, if I wasn't sentient. Because both those animals kind of have like, let's say, sort of rough eating or living habits. You know, with the whole having to regurgitate food as a bird, or like as a raccoon having to like dig through trash. I think if I was sentient, that would bother me. But if I wasn't, I was just like a little guy, like, you know, scavenging. So that's the thought behind it. So if I was still me as if I was a human, house cat. If I was just an animal with no thought behind those eyes, raccoon or raven/crow. They are kind of funky little guys, you know? Or like maybe a pigeon as well. Pigeons are kind of cool. I stand by my enjoyment of pigeons. Is it sleep time already? Pigeons are really cool. They are. They're underrated animals in my opinion. I respect pigeons' rights, you know, to cause problems on purpose. Okay, look at this. We're making good progress though. We're narrowing down the field. So how about I fill up this bit here real quick. I'll answer in a second, of course, go on. I'm excited to hear you guys' thoughts. I'm searching thing. Alright, go on. Made it to chapter 6, that's good for tonight. I know, it's like, it's kind of rough at that part. It is. There's a lot going on. But the characters are bangers in that book, to be honest. Like, even if they're having a rough time, or like things are like a lot, you're just kind of like, man, these guys are cool guys, and you want to read more about them. Yes, and it has music in it. Exactly, and that's why I also thought you'd like it. Music nerds in the yellow chat, I look out for you. Like, honestly, giving reading recommendations is literally one of my top experiences ever. Because I'm like, I love like asking what someone likes and then like figuring out what recommendation to give as a response. So I'm like, yo, humans used to have them work with them and stuff, and then they were bad, and now they just have to eat trash and be sick. Poor things. Exactly, this is what I mean. Like, I respect pigeons' rights and pigeons' wrongs sometimes. Sentient raven, non-sentient giant tortoise, whichever type lives the longest. That's fair. Those tortoises are typically also treated relatively decent by people, because they are impressed by the longevity of life. I felt that. I mean, being a sentient crow would also be kind of base, but again, I just was like thinking about the eating situation. I respect your answers, Wisp. Well thought out. I'm shaping this bit of the land backwards, basically, to make it... I'm not, like, the best landscape person ever, but, like, I can do a little bit of terraforming, you know? I'm expanding this backwards here to make it make, like, alignment roughly with the environment. So it's not completely flat, you know? Little shapes, little shapes. Oh, I'm so excited for the stream tomorrow, lads. I'm so excited. I've held back so much on buying random crap. Not random crap, but like buying stuff I usually might have bought because I'm excited. But I'm holding back, lads. Buys a random crab. The only thing I got was a book because, again, it was a situation where it was a book I had on my wish list for a long time, on my watch list for a long time on eBay, and then someone bid on it, and I was like, ooh, I actually do want this book for this price, so I got in a little bit of a bidding war, and I won. So I ended up buying the book, which is what is the book? Hold on, let me look. I have really poor memory. This is why I need guidance. History is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. Is it Silvera? Yeah, it is Silvera. He's the guy who wrote They Both Die at the End, that duology. And I've been meaning to read more books by him for a long time. So yeah, History is All You Left Me is also, I believe, like, he's kind of known for writing sad gay books, so like, I think that book is about a guy whose boyfriend passes away, and he's like, trying to come to grips with, you know, that, if I remember correctly. Ravens are thought of as smart, so people will not think it weird if I act smart, and some can mimic speech and other sounds, can fly around reading, whatever books are left attended. I see your priorities, Wes, but I respect the hustle, man. I respect it. Honestly, GG, man, GG. Would have think that's quite good, man. Ooh, gotta be careful here. Oop, oop, oop. Letting the horse out. Nope. No, no, not on the horse. The common raven is one of the world's smartest birds. The common raven's intelligence is often compared to that of dolphins and chimpanzees. In experience, they have shown they can solve problems, remember how people treated them, and plan for future events. CP means copy-paste. Yeah, no, I imagined. I didn't think you'd have that kind of writing style. I'll, like, fill this in so we don't have gaps in the ground. That is based of ravens, honestly. Respect it, respect it. I'm just gonna use a normal shovel here to have more precision, because vein miner is lovely, but also very imprecise. Thought of another thing, CPU's short for panicked. Felt that. It's like, why are you worried? Why are you worried? Oh my gosh! Another sub in the same stream, yo! Thank you so much, King!
Bankman Fred Chicken just resubscribed for 3 months. Yellow one meow.
Yippee! Thank you for the resub, Backman Fried Chicken. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Fried chicken in the house? So true. Can't believe we've had 3 resubs this stream. You guys are killing it. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Now, what fried chicken? Yeah, I'm hungry, man. Man's is hungry. Okay, let me talk. Let me cook. We're gonna replace the blocks of the ground that are stone. Just kind of terraforming away. This part I need to be precise though, like precise. I'm not fucking up any of the existing structures or the floor too much. So we're gonna use the other shovel. Because as much as I love a good vein miner, I actually like it a lot more high, kind of in the shadows. You may remember me as Ember or Alex, I don't know. Probably not, it's been a while. I do remember an Ember in the chat. Maybe an Alex also? But either way, good to see you, King. Thanks so much for the sub. For the resub for 3 months. Yippee! You have a founder's badge. King shit. You know. The lurkers, the travel. Oh, the Trevor Project guy! Of course I remember you. You'll be glad to know we actually donated a bit more for the Trevor Project during the subathon, because I did a little thing where I wasn't allowed to swear for an hour, but I did obviously swear, and so we donated a £1 per swear to the Trevor Project, and it was like, I think 8 quid. Yippee! Founders on top. Founders, you are kings for that. You're kings for that. Flooshed. Founders are cool, but we have better badges. That is true, to be fair. The normal subs do have the better badges. I wish you could customize the founder's badge. Okay, hear me out. Oh, how cracked would a custom founder's badge be? Why is this not a thing? Like, actually, though. Like, imagine you could have the first badge, but you could also give people the choice of having a custom founder's badge. Like, that would be so good. Twitch should do that. Immediately. Like, why? So people could basically choose to have, like, the normal Twitch founder's badge or, like, a custom one if the person, the channel owner set one. So I'd set one. I'd make you guys, like, a special, like, Ultimate Edition yellow badge. Yeah, but we have the clout. But a custom founder's badge would be freaking sick. Yeah, I mean, why is it not a case? Like, why is it not a feature on Twitch already? Big frog? Can I get some big frogs in the chat? It's all caps together, big frog. We love our big frogs in this chat. Yippee! You guys do get the cloud, the OGs. I might even open up another founder's badge or two, because I know full well there's people who've only ever subbed to get a founder's badge and never actually, like, afterwards were in the chat. So I think the very first person who ever subbed to me, they have not watched me in, like, a year and a half. I've not seen them in chat ever. So, like, maybe I'll, like, release a founder's badge or two chat. Would you enjoy that? Because now you could do this. You could do this on Twitch. I'll, like, check it out if I could. Because I like, the founder's badge, in my opinion, is meant to be, yes, for the original people, but it should also be for people who are actually community active. So if it's like a person who only ever subbed to get the badge and then they never actually are in your chat, or they haven't been in your chat in 2 years, you know, being worked over my keyboard to get his tree, but he only typed 3. He was trying to do this. He was trying to do this. No, not that. He was trying to do this. Oh my gosh! This. Oh my gosh, thank you so much!
Bankman Fred Chicken gifted off their Whisper subscription. Bankman Fred Chicken gifted a tier 1 sub to off their Wisp. They have given 3 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you so much for the gift sub as well, King. Thank you, King. Means a lot, means a lot. Can't believe you had 4 subs this stream. This is not a subathon, lads, you know? You can chill, let's chill. Oh yeah, crazy. We're holding 140 subs at the moment. We're holding. Can I get a pause champ for that one? Can I get a Drake? Can I just get all of the emotes? I'm digging out this whole pit. Yeah, this shovel is gonna break in like one more one. Yep, I would do it. I do it. Yippee! All the emotes! No problem, mate. Cheers and joy. Aw. That's very sweet of you, King. Highly appreciated. I'm sure Wisp also appreciates it lots. Wisp is now a 4-month sub. Let's go. Yay. No, but now we can sub without it making you stay up forever. That's true. If you don't know, the subathon, it was wild, but like, it is one of my favorite things ever. Like, I don't know. I'm so happy we did it. And rest assured, it's not going to be the final one forever, but the next time is going to be kind of a long time in the future. I need to gear up for that one again. Next one better be capped. We never know. But rest assured, like, the next possible time frame-ish, because I've been thinking a little bit about it. Not in the same way that I did after the first one. After the first one, I was basically immediately like, okay, I want to do one exactly at this time frame. I'm going to work like hard to get that done. And like, I had like a pretty firm vision of it immediately. Because the first summer that I ever did was capped and it only lasted like 5 hours. For being here, I've witnessed experience so much kindness. Aww. Wisp, you deserve it, man. You're such a cool fella. And you're very, very kind and attentive to people. It means a lot. Oh, all of these items. Should we just make a flint and steel and burn like items? Yeah, how about it? For the lols, for the lols. Let me get some flint and steel. A silly little bit of flint and steel. So 1 steel, 1 flint, steel, so then we can like burn some shit. Yippee! I forgot my helmet there. Okay, let me, because all these floating blocks annoy me greatly. I'm just gonna burn some of them. Wherever I can. That's so annoying. I have to like right click and then left click. And the items have vanished. I'm just getting rid of blocks because I'm lazy. I love the little items like on fire, that's so funny. Little fires everywhere. Lamau. Sorry, that's a book title. That is indeed a book title. It's so funny to watch dirt blocks burn. What was I saying? Anyways, yeah, because the first subathon ever was like really short. A lot shorter than I had planned or expected. My mind immediately went to like, okay, this is how we're gonna do this next time. This time, because it was like really long and really well, like it went really well, as I'm not like immediately with the date in mind and the whole outline and all that stuff. Rather, I have like, okay, reasonably based on my expectations for this year, the best possible time to do like a really long stream. Not even just a subathon, but other like long streams. Maybe like a 12-hour stream or something like that. People shy, just for the lols. It's probably going to be more like summer, because I know I myself and other people have typically more time in the summer to be able to enjoy that. I should be here more, but overlaps with my stuff. So I hope we see everyone next time. Keep it up, yellow. Enjoy of the wisp, and I'll catch everyone next time. Cheers from Germany. Bye. Thank you so much again for the sub and the gifted sub. Really appreciate it. Lurkers and like VOD watchers and everyone, you're very welcome. Like I see all the love like the YouTube VODs channel has been getting recently, so I know that there's a few people who do watch the VODs, and maybe some people who will probably only watch the VODs rather than be able to make it to the live streams. But that's why I spent quite a bit of energy in maintaining like an active VODs channel, as opposed to just being like, oh, you know, be there or be square mentality. So I watch the VODs. Yippee! VOD watchers, you're so based. It doesn't matter if you do it on Twitch or on YouTube, like, I do this for you lads. And for my own archival brain cells. Because I'm like, I'd hate to see stuff lost. But yeah, have you guys been seeing No? Why No? Was greater than autumn. Aw, you're so cute. You're so sweet, lads. Sweet fellas. Sweet moments. Oh, this is why I had the damn thing below. I started watching the VODs, YouTube just being annoying, let me have the oldest videos be on top of the list. Oh, I feel that. I feel that. I try my best to do like pretty decent sorting in terms of like putting stuff in good playlists, but yeah, no, it could be a bit annoying sometimes. I see your VODs on my page, Yellium. Yippee! That is good. That is good. Have you guys been liking the little indie game VODs recently? Because I did split them up. They were originally mostly like 2 games per stream, but I actually made each individually a VOD, so it's a bit more coherent and everything. No, autumn for the precious. For precious the gems, it brings more light than a star. Aww. Aww. Everyone being sweet today. There's so many floating blocks. Ah, it's annoying. That's a sweet. What the fuck? That is so sweet. Wisp, you're very eloquent, my friend. Very eloquent. So chatters. I have so many ideas. I have so many ideas crying, actually. Aww. You'd think they're joking, but it's probably actually true. Okay, let's go. Aw, yeah. Nice wholesome times in the yellow community. Look at this! We've almost got rid of this entire mountain. We just need these 2 layers of stone and a bit of grass on the outer skirts, and then we've got it, lads. That's quite good. Now we've got a lot of space on the sides as well. Oh yeah, I wanted to have it until like here. And then do like a line that's like roughly like this. Yeah, that sounds fair, that sounds fair. I'll fix the gaps in the ground that don't belong in a bit. Hold on. Just hope it doesn't lag out myself too much if I have this many floating blocks everywhere. That's the thing I worry about. Not necessarily is this like good or not, but like, could this cause lag? Okay, let's dig this out. Let me know if it lags. On stream at least. It's a lot of blocks floating here. Man, diamond is so much more durable than iron. I always forget. Until I switch to diamond tools and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much nicer. There you go. Okay, roughly got this. So just need to get the stone going. Look at this. It's just the stone here on top. There's so many items and I'm like, please, why? Just make a lava pit and throw them in, but oh my god. Okay, sleep time. Yeah, I've seen like a few views recently on like really old VODs from like when I just started streaming. I'm like, who's watching my back catalog? Must be you fellas. Must be you fellas. Okay, now let's go on top of this and just get rid of the final bit. And then we've got like the entire main area pretty much rounded out, except the back. I've done the sides, I think, both the sides at this point. This pickaxe isn't that good though as well. I like little repetitive tasks like this. Hear me out. I just find it nice, okay? I just find it nice. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm gonna head out. Love you guys so much. Good night. Bye, Autumn. Get some sleep. Get some rest. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the resub. Really appreciate it, man. Okay, let's break this stone and then go. Are you going? Me. Autumn. Good night. Good night. Question is Autumn me or like what's the other one? I don't remember, or the other snore pattern. Filling in the pattern gaps. Let's go. Can I just get this in my offhand real quick? Because then I could do, not that, then I could do this. Yeah, this works well, this works well, I'm liking this. Getting up my offhand in more dirt. Yippee! This actually works quite well, I find. You people sitting chat. Having a little bit of tea time even. Nah, nah, fellas. Being all cozy. There you go. I'm smoothing out this corner here a little bit. There you go. Being here is always so much calming, it brings a warm joy. I'm glad to hear. I mean, sometimes I do go like a little bit higher energy, but like today is just a chill day because, well, why not, you know? Sometimes it's just nice. Oh, I ran out of blocks of offhand. Ah, there's still like mobs under this, which is annoying me. They're probably like somewhere under here. So I can hear it from the left. I'm gonna try and fix that. So that is just gonna bother me, like the groaning of zombies. That's just gonna bother me, I think. No, the pickaxe is about to die. I don't care. Yeah, it's here. Found the fucking cave again. One of these sections isn't properly lit up. They're just causing zombies to spawn here. And me being able to hear them. Where is it? Where is it? You stupid fucking annoying idiots. Where have you hidden yourselves? Surely, surely not. So annoying because I constantly hear the zombie groaning from below, and I'm like, oh, stop. I don't know where it's coming from as well. It's the annoying part. I'll try and locate it with the subtitles. Water sploshing, swimming, footsteps. That's where I came down from. Man, I don't know, it's annoying me a little bit. That's fine. See, like I can hear it, but where's it coming from? Is it like this way? Because this is the correct level. It must be somewhere randomly like this way. Can't tell where it is. It's driving me mad. Why, through here maybe? Oh, there's iron though. Nice. Doesn't help my problem though. Doesn't help my problem. I don't know, but it's loud. Why is it this loud? I'm just gonna turn hostile mobs down, honestly. At this rate. Because it's pissing me off that it's like 20 blocks below my base and I can still hear flippin' zombies groaning. Assholes. A lot of them. Ran out of food again. Eaten all my grapes. No. Oh my gosh. Why did you go down there, you insane muppet? You don't even have anything good. The audacity of you. The audacity. Piss. That's annoying. Man, the terraforming is taking a while. I'm gonna break this pickaxe because it's not that well enchanted anyways. Because I don't care that much, and we do have more diamonds. Okay, we're actually making up quite a bit of progress. That's good. Can maybe expand the farm a bit more today, because for some reason this is taking a lot longer than I expected. I can feel my energy waning a smidge. Aww. Piss. Okay, time to go base real quick. At this time, I'm not gonna forget the flippin' lapis. There we go. Okay, so we'll make a new pickaxe. New pickaxe moment. Let's hope and pray for luck, lads. Any luck in the chat? Do we have wood anymore? No, obviously not. Because I just got away with the last bit. I remembered. So we need to get some wood real quick. Let's craft up a new pickaxe. Hopefully the enchantment's good. Please. People shy, people shy, people shy. Diamond pickaxe. Diamond pickaxe. Come on. Ooh, efficiency 4. You know, not quite as, like, great as the past one. But not bad. Not bad in the slightest. Well, not in the slightest, but you know what I mean. Okay, back onwards we go. Why is this guy so damaged? No idea. No idea. Let's go back. Day 58, damn. It's been like 10 days and all we've done is terraform. Damage golem spin. Man's really said, I'm in Spain without the A, but also in Spain without the I. No, without the S. Like that. There you go. I'm both in pain and I spin. Man's double tagged it on that one. Yippee! Walking over. I'm so excited for when this is finally done. Like you don't even know. Painted spinning. I know a bit about that. Okay, let's get these guys going. Just getting this entire mountain removed. Yippee! It's a bit slow without a beacon, to be fair, but like, do we care? Chat, do we care? No. But I also had a thought, hold on. I want to check if this mod is available in Fabric. This is a problem, because the mod pack that I am playing on my off time at the moment is obviously a Forge mod pack, which means the mods in it are Forge mods. However, I had a thought. Some of them may or may not be available in Fabric also, so I kind of need to know. I always love when people ask questions and there's like no option. Hold on. I want to know. Because it's like a mod called Wither Skeleton Tweaks, but it's a Forge mod. But basically like changes how, well, it makes sense, how Wither Skeletons drop things, and there's like a version, not a version, but there's a way that basically they drop bone fragments, which you can craft into skulls. Why is there just an error at just looking at normal Minecraft mods on CurseForge, you asshole? Sometimes they are just... Yeah, no, you can't look at normal mods at the moment using the website. That's so annoying. Hold on. Can the app work, please? Pause champ for one moment. So many things open. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check, chat. Let me check. Give me a bit of patience, if you would. People sit. May I ask you to people sit? This does not help. Hold on, let me check. I had an idea. People sit, thank you chat. Very sweet for that. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for me to just look at the normal mods. Like at the moment, it's just literally an error occurred while processing a request. Like if you just want to look at normal mods on CurseForge, it's so annoying. I'll just check like a secondary website. Oh god, this is bad website. What the fuck? Planet Minecraft is okay-ish. I don't like the utility usually though. So, with a skeleton spawn egg recipe is the one mod. Are you having a laugh, man? Are you having a laugh? Why would you want a wither skeleton mod? Like, but it's just to get a spawn egg. Man, because that one is cool, but I can't check if there is such a thing on CurseForge, because CurseForge usually has better selection. But basically, it adds like a thing called wither skull fragments, which you can craft into wither skulls. Because I was just thinking about like beacons, but then I remembered how much of a pain it is to get a beacon with vanilla spawn rates, and I was like, maybe we could mod that. I'll look into that, chat, because I kind of would like to have some beacons and not just one. At the same time, do I really want to make a wither skeleton farm when we don't even have a fucking elytra? Dunno. Maybe I'm an over-ambitious person, but we'll see. I'll look into it if there is stuff that could help us, but I definitely do want to get at least one beacon, if not more. Ideally two, because we could get one that's like a haste beacon for mining, and then we can have one maybe that's speed for our estate. Plus, again, we have a huge, big build. I want it to look estately. We could have little lights, you know? I was thinking we have little floor lights, like beacons under the ground. So we could have like it out front, just, do you know what I mean? We could have in front of the building like little lights in the ground. So like here and here or so. And they're completely under the ground. The only thing like there is like the light, or in the back of the house, or in the house actually, you know. So we can just be silly goofy guys about it. My god, I can't speak anymore. It's silly. It is silly champing. Silly champ hours. This man does not know how to talk. Do you have any more food? Silly. So true. So silly, in fact. Need more food. Can I just eat asparagus? I can. But it's really unnutritious. I really want to get into making more of the Croptopia food. Oh, while using the crops from Croptopia, basically. Okay, there you go. Didn't mean to do that. Silly? Ah, I love Silly, the emote. It's so good. It never ceases to be a good emote. What can I say? Oh my gosh, we've almost got rid of this huge mountain. I'm so happy. And this pickaxe doesn't even have vein miner on it. That would be practical, but do any of our tools have vein miner on it anymore? No.
'Cause I don't know what to do. 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 'Cause I don't know what to do
I'll make little rounds around it. I like little rounds. So I kind of want to get rid of the whole mountain, and then I want to add some more garden area, ideally. But I don't know if we'll get to it, because this is taking a long time, lads. And I don't want to prematurely add garden areas. So we can do like harvesting of everything, to be honest, fellas. This was quite a huge mountain, not gonna lie. But we made, and we did transformation about like almost all of the entire building except the back. We can do more the back. We're leveling this entire area. There you go. It's just kind of like a really repetitive task, but not in a bad way in my opinion. But I kind of just zone out when I do this, and then I just don't talk, and then I realize I haven't chatted to you lads in a bit, and then I feel bad. I hope you don't mind, it's a bit more quiet. I think we'll go until like maybe day 160. Or until this mountain is gone, either one. Let's run over. This is a peak danger area for spawning of mobs, and I don't want that. I don't want my hard work to be ruined by a creeper. Okay, there we go. We're back on this end. That's like one of the most annoying parts. It's not just removing this, but like also making it look like a normal grass area. Not annoying, but like it is a part of it. For sure. It's not just like mining, but also placing, of course. Okay, we've gone almost all the way around it. Yep, we've got all the way around. Now another ring around the rosy. Well, now we mine. I'm gonna go until here. Let's mine out this area where it's one block deep only. It's quite calming, honestly. I'm gonna lean back in my chair, smidge. Oh, I just ripped that floor already there. Didn't mean to. Yippee! We're just chilling, running around, mining up blocks. So many damn blocks. Now it's grass time. I'm gonna be so excited to do the interior decoration for the build here. Once we're done with the exterior, we can actually find out how to use that space effectively, because there's a few things on our to-do list when it comes to rooms in that building. So number one is going to be a storage area. Number two is like enchantment. Then another like really high priority, of course, is is like a sleeping area. Then I also really want an area for the trophies. We've really neglected the trophies. Like, it's not my favorite mod after playing with it. Like, the idea is very cool, but like it is a lot of trophies. However, I feel like it's integral to the gameplay, like the story of this server, to have a room like commemorating all of our achievements. And it is kind of cool in a weird way. So that, and then like a kitchen, because like a huge kitchen, because we really want to do a lot of Croptopia cooking. So I feel like a kitchen that befits, you know, the theme of the server is in order, like a big kitchen. Then stuff that we're gonna outsource is like pets and villagers. Villagers mostly because I just want to build them like a little village for themselves, rather than having all of them live in my house. I want like a trading hall, and like like a trading hall based on the type of trade. So little houses with all of the villagers based on their professions, and then like a little baby hospital area for the new villagers and all that stuff. So I have big plans, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, the villagers are not going to live with us. However, the plans have been sort of outlined, as mentioned. So kitchen, sleeping area, storage room, enchantment area, trophy room. I think that's pretty chill. And some of these areas, like the kitchen and the storage room, obviously are going to be really big. So it's going to take up a lot of, it's going to take a lot of the big space up just with those rooms. Because like the sleeping room is, the bedroom can be kind of chill. We can like keep it low key. We can maybe even add a little bathroom just for authenticity, even if you don't really need it in Minecraft. But I think we have like furniture mods, if I remember correctly. So we could just make it city and have a bit of fun with decoration as well, not just utility. Look at that! Actually, almost done. It's just a section here. Can I get a little bit of a people wagon for this? Yippee! Thank you, James. Always a king. I'm just gonna approach it like slicing bread now, but we're slicing through stone to replace it with a layer of dirt at the bottom. To turn it to grass, slowly but surely, because I think we've run out of grass blocks. Yep, we have. At least the ones that I have in my inventory. Oh my gosh, this pickaxe has almost been deaded. That shows how much mining that is. I want to look at my statistics after we've removed this and done all this terraforming. How much like stone and like dirt and gravel and grass we've mined. Must be quite a bit, honestly. Oh, I didn't mean to do that like that. I meant to do it like this, but it's fine. We'll just do it like this once. It doesn't really matter. Both ways are kind of equally good. But yeah, thank you so much again for all of the subs today, chat. It really, really means a lot. I know there's going to be the day of, like, once the subathon turns a month old, where we're going to have, like, a crazy sub drop, so... Like, maybe some people will, like, actually extend their subs or convert them into primes or things like that, but, like, obviously the majority of people are probably not gonna. So, that's gonna be, like, a crazy experience. So, I take every sub we get before that day, like you know, someone offered me water in a desert. Meeting some cantaloupe. There we go, we're getting there. Still quite a bit, but we got this, chat. Can I get some yippies, chat, if we got this? Want some encouragement, please. Thank you, fellas. Always can rely on you lads. James, you have, like, such short delay for me. It's crazy. It's like, whenever I ask, you're, like, always the first person to respond. It's crazy. Honestly, moderator moment, you know? James is awesome. James is incredible. I still can't believe I'm lucky enough to have James as a moderator. Shout out James. For real though. Like, in general, big shout out to the mods. There's so many people who are, like, really, really, really attentive and take their responsibilities incredibly seriously, but are still fun and lovely folks. So shout out fellas. You make the stream go around, you know? I love ye old wandering trader drinks milk sound effect. It is my favorite sound. I laugh. I lie. Me when I lie. Me when I lie. Me when I purposefully spread misinformation. See if this pickaxe will die before this mountain is fully mined. Only 100 durability, 130, damn. Not that much. PPOS. Me when the durability is in the red PPOS. Yeah, the durability is low. We'll wait until it's at 1% and then we switch pickaxes. We'll make like a new one. Yeah. There you go. I'm not gonna destroy it fully because it is diamond after all. I'm like, Okay, let me go home. Oh wait, hold on. Before we leave. Yeah, we'll add this one here, including this one also. This is our row of broken tools until we get like mending books and like a XP farm set up, which at some point we will, but today is not that day, to be honest. Today is not that day. Should we make, okay chat, should we make an iron axe or another diamond one? With the caveat that we don't like a pickaxe. We should do a pickaxe, right? In diamond. However, our enchantment level is kind of low. I will do a diamond pickaxe. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I was about to say ask you, but like realistically, I want a diamond pickaxe. I don't even care. Are you kidding me? That would have been so base. But also, ugh, annoying, annoying. Efficiency 2 is so bad. Why? You annoying crap. I'm gonna just de-enchant some stuff, because why would I need this? Diamond, yeah, makes sense. It merely makes sense. De-enchant these leather boots. Yippee, level 24 again. I will never need leather boots. Fuck off, leather boots. Maybe I have luck on book enchantment, maybe? Where's my lapis? Not really. I'll de-enchant the Thorns helmet as well. Doesn't matter if it has thorns or not. I'll de-enchant this as well. So I want to try again. I want to try again because efficiency 2 is dog shit. That's why I meant the enchantments are not good. Oh, come on, efficiency 2 again. If you give me efficiency 4 in the row, you arsehole. Annoying, annoying, annoying. Ugh. Waste levels and lapis. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Didn't mean to pick up the boots again. Fuck the boots. It's fine. We can live with efficiency 2. It is a bit of waste of everything, but ugh. Again, I'm not in the mood to do villager stuff today at all. To get a mending villager, and also I'm not in the mood for... I realistically just don't have the energy to do a mob farm. I'll look into 1.17 ones that could work for an XP farm, I meant. Because we realistically do need it. as soon as we get mending, because we're just kind of going through resources, and we need levels now that we've gone through all of the Ender Dragon levels. Because unless we want to re-fight the Ender Dragon, it is not that easy to get that massive amount of XP anytime soon. So probably XP farm it is. Which I've never really done in a professional way. I've only done it like, ah yes, let me just make a platform to spawn things on. Or like, and cover it. I've not really done too much. Thus, I look into it. Oh yeah, that's an eventual thing that we gotta focus on. There we go. Almost done with this area. I've gone through like two pickaxes, I think, and like 4 or 5 shovels, surely, on this. Look, only this little square. We got this. It's only been like 3.5 hours. Chat, GG for you and GG for me, honestly. I'm just focused on this, by the way, chat. If I'm a bit more quiet, that's why. Because I just want to get this done now. Because look, we've done this entire area. This area until here. And on the other side as well. And look how little is left of this mountain that was here. Is that not insane? Man, terraforming is batshit, to be honest. Makes everything look just crazy. Come on, don't tell me we're gonna run out of dirt before this project is done. I'm gonna be insane about this. We actually are. This is insane. Ran out of dirt. Oh my gosh, that is worrying. Do we have any dirt here? Please don't tell me we're gonna have no dirt, I swear. Oh my god, that is so annoying. Well, should have picked up more dirt instead of all the stone in that area. Okay, let me go all the way to this back bit, a bit further out so you can't see, and grab some dirt and grass. Okay, one more sleep and then one final push to get this done. We run back home. Oh, I'm out of funga. Please, no. Why? Please, let me survive. Because that area is like ripe for spawning mobs because there's no torches there. That was a llama. I thought, oh, that was a mob spawning. That was a zombie or something. I'll bring in... Can I eat a bell pepper like this? Oh, thank God I can. Okay, the final bit. Oh my gosh, look at this. Only this little bit. The final bit. Only a few blocks. Chat, can I get some people claps? Boom. Mountain gone. Mountain fucking gone. Look at this. Is that not pug champs? Can I see some puggies? Some claps? Some yippies? I'm taking a picture. I'm not even... Because then we could do a little... like before and after thing. Yippee. Yeah, puggies. Yeah, look at that. It's crazy. This entire area, you can see that it didn't have didn't used to be like this because it doesn't have any grass on it. It's just a plain area. I'm just gonna put some torches down for now to make sure nothing spawns. Not this. Meant to do... There you go, and then we'll just drop a lot of torches here. This is like the area that is going to be, by the way, if you're wondering, basically anything that is on this level. So all of this entire bit here. Why is there just like a little hole? Hold on. So this entire area is gonna be our estate size, chat. This is it. Until here. I'm just gonna put torches down. We may even remove this mountain bit here also. But probably not. I'm actually probably gonna leave it or make it a bit bigger as a cool backdrop. Slash like a natural border to our land here. But yeah, this is it. Hold on. I'm just gonna use up these torches until here. It leads out all front. We're gonna get rid of this bit probably next time. And then we also have this entire area that we just freed up today as well. Yippee! Look, like this land is huge. This land is a big. Hold on. How big is this bit here? Ah, nothing too big. We'll just remove that as well. Oh, I forgot there's a huge bit of water under here. It was silly moments. Ooh, there's these guys here. Hold on, let me kill these. They have both only dropped one, you bastards. To be fair. Okay, hold on. Let me first get rid of this layer. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Why is there that big of a water cave under here? It's annoying. I like how it chose a location. It basically completely changed the location. That's kind of funny. Not gonna lie. To just kind of go, ah yes, we're just gonna pick a spot to build my house, and then I'm just gonna be like, ah, yep, I'm gonna change the entire environment around it. Lamau. So, hold on. Now pause champ. Getting rid of this. Flatland. And then we could do custom like hills or anything like that later. But we have a lot more control if we start out with a flat area, basically. Look how insanely big I'm making this. There's so much dirt here and grass. This time I'm gonna try and drop out a bunch of the flippin' cobblestone, because cobblestone I realistically don't need that much. For terraforming it's useless basically. I'm slow, I'm slow. Pain. strawberries. Okay, onwards we go. So I guess today was literally just terraforming. Sorry, chat. I don't think I'll have energy after this to start actually building anything on this land. I'll be honest. I like realized about halfway through the mountain removal that this was a lot longer than I expected, and my whole idea of making like farms slash like things like that, I wasn't gonna be very viable. Soz lads, we'll do that next time. I hope that's chill with everyone still. I'm just gonna cover up this water section here where it's breaking the floor. Sometimes you gotta do a little bit of prep work to be able to do something cool at another time. And to be fair, we've been going for like a long time already. So if this was like an hour earlier, I guess, I would be like, oh yeah, let's do this, but no. It's not gonna happen. You boys have been absolutely wonderful today, but yeah, I don't think I can do the building I had originally in mind. I mean, we did a lot of building, to be fair. It's just a lot of building of terrain rather than building of, like, farms or buildings. Like architecture. It's just terrain shaping, really. There's an axolotl in there. Oh my gosh. Should we save the axolotl? Of course we do. Do we have a bucket? No. Of course not. Chat, we're saving the axolotl. Don't worry, we're saving it. It's gonna get saved. Yippee, axolotl. Pause champ, hold on. I'm getting it, I'm getting it, I'm getting it. It doesn't deserve to be locked into this underwater pool. Yippee! Got the axolotl, chat. Don't you worry about it. I wanted to get the ink sacks in here. Also, we got the axolotl, don't worry, don't worry. Yippee! We'll make like a fake pond, which is kind of ridiculous. Like, but that's how I feel. Like, this project, I really care about it, so I want everything to just be just right, if that makes sense, chatters. So we're not gonna use like a natural structure that I'm not 100% happy with, even if it is natural. So like, we are gonna make like our own ponds and everything, so it looks like the correct way and all that stuff. Because this one is way too deep for my personal taste. And then of course we'll have axolotls in it, and we'll have like, what's it called? Flippin'. We'll have axolotls and drip leaves and moss and like a nice little oasis for our eventual pond, wherever we end up deciding to go for that. But right now, this area is not it. Okay, fix that part up. Now break this bit. And then all we need to do is get rid of this, get rid of this. I'm just gonna use up this. Maybe run around here while stuff despawns. Yippee! Okay, let's go before it turns night again and fix this part at front. Yeah, that's a lot better. Now you can actually, on a level playing field, see the entrance of the building, rather than having that mountain obscure half the build. So that's good. Well, it's not a mountain, but it's like a hill, you know? Really wasn't big enough for a mountain. But we are going to sleep real quick because there's too much not lit up area here to actually continue working once it gives that alert. So I'm going to go to sleep rather earlier than later just to make sure everything's chill. There you go. Gonna eventually work like making on a path from the build to the bridge, and also of course the animals and the villagers. I was thinking we have like our big estate, and then we could have the villager area like in buildings around the edges, basically like surrounding the main build. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Because, well, it is our little world, you know? Like, we pull the fucking strings here, literally, because we are the only player, right? So, we are a little bit the center of this world. Not to sound too, like, you know, but it is just smart to have, like, the hub in the middle, and then you just reach all of the buildings from that bit. So we can have, like, an area. Oh, we need like, a nether portal area as well, of course, and stuff like that. So we can have it, like, okay, the main build is here. Can have some cucumbers just eating like that. Yippee! Okay, let me get rid of this. Okay, you see my vision, chat. You see my vision. So we have the main build in the middle. Then we can have like pretty sprawling area around it that is just like fields and crop plantations. Not plantations. Crop fields is a good word. Crop fields. So just like surrounding everything and pretty neatly arranged, basically. And then after those crop fields, we're gonna have like a circle-ish. So hold on, let me like outline that roughly with not outline, but like roughly indicate where. So my thought process was, right, so we could have like something from here in these. I'll just put some blocks around the edges. So basically the end of where I lit up stuff, but we're gonna use some cobblestone to indicate. So like here, and then one more here. So each of these blocks be like a little building or something like that. This area here is gonna be mostly fields, and then like the hills in the back, and then have the other buildings kind of be like 1, 2, then here, and then go here, here, and here. And so and then have like a plaza bit in the middle in front. So like roughly here. Like something like a fountain or so. Do you see my vision, chat? Do you see my vision? Hold on, I'm gonna roughly indicate this. See my vision like this. I think hold on, is that 4 blocks? This is 4 blocks, this is 4 blocks, like this, chat. Like this is like as a fountain, right? Do you see my vision? You have a fountain there, and then you have like a big plaza here type beat, and everything pretty neat and orderly. Some flower fields right up front of the house. So here and here, and then have like all the buildings, which is like the villages and stuff like the stables for the animals and all that stuff around, like a few buildings on the right and a few buildings on the left, and the back is the mountains that we're gonna like raise up a bit. Do you see where I'm going with this, chat? And then this bit until the mountains is gonna be farmland. And everything right around the building is farmland. So it's like basically encircling the whole build in a lot of paths and farms, and then around that in a ring of farmland have the buildings, and everything is connected with paths, and there's this plaza out front. That's my vision, chat. I feel like that's like a grand estate, like a really grand estate, mixed with sort of a village slash see. Sounds very good. I think it's gonna be fun as a building project, and we could have like this pond here, like this this fountain here, actually be a proper fountain, and then have like a. So my vision is like this, like that, and then have. Hold on, do I have more cobble? if you're wondering, what is this guy thinking, right? This guy is thinking this. Hold on. This is just going to be the cobblestone outline. This is obviously not going to be made of cobblestone, but... And then have like a ring of water for the axolotls to swim in. Ring of water for axolotl usage. Like this, chat. So like a really huge fountain. So this is basically like the pillar in the middle, right? Makes sense. You know how fountain be like. So I'm just gonna build this out of cobblestone right now because we have a lot of it. So like that. Ta-da. Kind of cool, right? And then we have the water flowing in the inside, and then have a ring of water there for the axolotls, because then they can just kind of vibe. I think that'd be kind of bass, kind of pockets. So yeah, and then have like a path from the middle here, like a big path around it, like a big circle, and then a path that leads to the house and paths everywhere. So I think that's gonna be really, really cool. I'm so excited to do all of this, and of course finish the build itself, and then do the interior. Like there's a lot of building still to be done. But in terms of not building, another thing is, as I mentioned, getting a mending villager, maybe actually getting good armor, and actually like a solid set of tools. Netherite, of course, XP farm. Those are kind of the priority items that are not like working on the actual build, I guess. So that's chill. I hope you had a good time with us today. Again, tomorrow, 8 p.m. GMT. That is 9 p.m. like German time, and it is, I think, 2 p.m. EST is the shopping stream start. I'm imagining it's going to be a bit of a longer stream, so don't worry if you're not there on the dot when it starts, but definitely check by if you can at all. It would mean a lot. I've been so excited for that stream, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow for that. So let's go. I'll send you over to Ossidy's... Oh, Lumen, sorry. Lumen is a big debut. It's their birthday today, and their new PNG reveal, and also return stream in the new year. Big thing, so go on and follow on to Lumen streams. It's gonna take a second for me to unlearn to call them Ossidy, but like, you know how it'd be like when people change their names sometimes. But yeah, I'm sending you over to them. Have a good time over there. Seems like he's playing Bed Wars. Yeah. So enjoy that, and I'll see you tomorrow for the shopping stream. It's been such a pleasure. I've really loved going back to Evergreen, and I'm so inspired. But yeah, sending you over. Wish him a happy birthday. It's the 21st birthday for him. So like, be super complimentary, lads. Shove them a bunch of happy birthdays, give them bits, give them love, whatever. It's also their first stream of the new year, so, and new model and new name and new branding, so head on over, and I'll see you tomorrow for the shopping stream. Let's go, yippee!